This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement.
This is the Adam effect. Achieve things out of mind.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurting inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
It took me 10 years to learn this, but I will teach it to you in 1 minute. 1, life waits for nobody. Get up every day and keep pushing through no matter what. 2, make sure you take good care of yourself. If something happens to you, the world will move on and you will fall behind. 3, if you don't work to build your dream life, someone will hire you to build theirs. 4, work in silence. Celebrate in private. People love to ruin things. 5, don't regret your past. Just learn from it and move on. 6, no one cares. Work harder to become better each day. 7, ignore advice from anyone who doesn't live the life you want to live. 8, rule over your emotions. A calm mind can handle any situation. 9, if you find someone better than you, don't hate. Ask them for advice and cooperate with them. 10, you're truly at peace with yourself when you mind your own business.
Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams. Hello to the Eves. This is the Black Pill Podcast Ninja on a Saturday. We in the building. Ladies, are you in here?
Daddy.
Are you in here?
Am I your baby?
Shout out to Mariah. Shout out to Mariah, Ninja.
Hello.
Shout out to Mariah. Hey, man, we got a good show for you guys today. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. Shout out to the core. Today's episode is about Young Thug shocking his fans with a statement on his sexuality. Yes, sir.
You need to leave.
Shout out to the alphabet people, the alphabet brigade, the LGBTQIA+, they, them, zim, zer, and the rest of them ninjas.
What the hell?
Shout out to all them ninjas.
Oh
Hey, bro. Don't shoot the messenger, bro, because, you know, them gay ninjas know how to fight, bro. Them ninjas will box you. Them ninjas will box your mouth. Them ninjas will box your mouth. Big pause. Hold up. Let me put myself in here. We in here, ninja. Peace. Yeah, man. Hey, we're not even supposed to be in here today for real. Only reason why I came in is because I didn't do a show yesterday. I was supposed to, but we changing stuff up. So I got a new page, guys. I have another page. It's called Black Adam Gaming. Shout out to you if you fuck with the games. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got a page called Black Adam Gaming, and on there I game. So if you seen podcasts, I have 3 podcasts. I have to actually make one more page that I'm gonna do for music reviews. I'm gonna do music reviews. If you got music, if you have music and you want me to play your music as an independent artist, you gotta pay, okay? You gotta fork over, you gotta pork over or fork over, whatever they say. You gotta give up some bread. Past that, that other page is going to be the Blacklist, for those of you who remember that. And if you don't remember it, right? If you're new here, you can go check it out. I did a couple reviews of some albums. I'm going to get back to doing that. I just don't have enough time. You know why I don't have enough time? Because Ninja got to put food on the table and Ninjas is not donating. So, hey, man, if y'all like what I'm doing, man, hey, man, hit the like button, hit the hype button, and donate, Ninja. Donate. Ninja. Look, if you ninjas each donate $1, I'll be happy. All I need, right? I come in here about an hour, 2 hours. All I need on every stream is for 20 of you ninjas to donate $1. Okay, listen, follow me. Follow me. 20 of you ninjas, right? You ninjas that's scraping for pennies just like myself. Where my change at? I need some change. $20 an hour. And I mean, I could do that. Well, maybe really $30 an hour, but I'll start with 20. Donate. Donate, ninja. If you don't donate, I can't be in here. Y'all like to watch, you know, shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate you. Also, if my beard looks white, it's because I put some lotion on my face. Yes, sir. I was trying to be smooth skin selling. But yeah, I mean, if y'all like what I'm doing, you know, show your support. You got to support your boy. I'm a content creator. I can't do this for the free ski. We've been doing it for the free ski. And somehow, some way we here. But I mean, hey, if you can't donate, man, you know, join my memberships. You'll get free discounts. You'll get exclusive content. You'll get discounts on my merch, which we about to drop soon. I'm trying to get it done by this weekend for sure. And after that, it's just going to be the guiding force. Like I said, you'll see me wear my merch in case y'all like what y'all see. Y'all can cop that. And yeah, like I said, if you can't donate, the last thing I want you to do is at least participate in the show, ninja, okay? Participate in the show. Shout out to all the platforms we streaming on. What up? YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, X, and Kick, ninja. Yes, sir. Participate in the show, people. Say hi. At least let your presence be known. Say, hey guys, what's up? Now don't troll. Shout out to the trolls. The only person that could troll is me because it's my show. But like I say, you can say what's good in the chat. Shout out to this right here. I can see this, guys. I can see this. So if you say hi, your name will be right next to us. I don't know who this person is right here, but it's some random spam talking about tired of streaming to zero. I ain't streaming to zero, ninja. We doing numbers on this ish. We doing numbers on this ish. So yeah. With that being said, yeah, man, participate. Say what's good. You know, y'all, I'm building my community. Shout out to Black Adam's Inner Circle. I hate to refer to myself in the third person, but I'm building a community of like-minded individuals. It would actually mean the world to me if you guys interact with each other, talk about the show, participate in the show. It made me feel good. Okay. Past that, with that being said, hey man, we got a good show for you guys today. Like I said, we're going to talk about Young Thug and we're going to talk about sexuality. Shout out to Zim Zer. Hey man, no LGBTQ slander will be tolerated today, ninja. Okay. Shout out to them gay peoples. Shout out to the gay people. Yeah.
Brother,
Oh, my bad. I ain't mean to press that. Wrong sound. With that being said, before we get started, hey man, quick disclaimers. Everything you see is for social media commentary and entertainment purposes only. None of this is real, ninja. I don't care what I said and claim to be factual. None of this is real. You should do your own research. Past that, viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. I put it in the comments too so I can protect myself. Hey man, shout out to everybody we feature on the show. This is no hate. I'm a fan. I love all of you, and that's why I feature you guys and I talk about you guys so much, because I would love to see you in person, say hello, maybe get a couple pictures. I know it seems real grimy and snaky. This ninja gossiping like a hoe. Yeah, that's how I be feeling on the inside, but guess what? On the outside, I mean, this is my avatar. This is me. Whatever that means, right? So yeah, like I said, y'all kick back, relax, have a good time. Shout out to everybody that watches during the live, and shout out to everybody that find their way to my page on a playback. Let us know what you think in the comment sections. We don't have too much to discuss today, like I said. Oh yeah, so what I was saying before, my bad, y'all. My bad, I got a lot on my mind. Yeah, so Black Adam Gaming. So during the weekends, we're gonna start doing the gaming streams. And like I said, when it comes to the Blacklist, which is gonna be the music review streams, I'm gonna see if I could if I'll find the time to do that too, because it's too many streams to keep up with. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of streams. So yeah, we'll find a way to do the Blacklist on the weekend as well. So for now, weekend streams, if y'all want to watch me on the weekends, we'll take a break. I'll put out some content for the Black Pill podcast Saturday and Sunday, but the main thing is going to be the gaming streams. My gaming page is called Black Adam Gaming. You could probably find it on my page or whatever the case may have you. If y'all like games, y'all pull up whatever. We're going to be playing video games and we can vibe. On Twitch, shout out to Twitch and Kick. Shout out to Twitch, Kick, Facebook, X. Y'all finna probably see them streams too. Y'all say what's good. It is what it is. I mean, I'm going to be in there. On YouTube, though, YouTube won't see them unless I switch channels, which is a lot to do. So I'll probably like I said, I have to figure it out. But like I said, the rest of y'all will see it, but this page won't see the gaming streams. You got to go to Black Adam Gaming for the gaming streams, okay? Anyways, let's get started with today's show. Man, yes. Hey, real quick too. Yesterday, bro, like I said, we're going to have to put the bottle down, bro. We got to kick the bottle. We got to kick the bottle.
You need to leave.
We got to kick the bottle. For those of you who don't know, I struggle with drinking. I'm getting over it. I used to struggle with smoking. Do y'all remember when I first started streaming, man? When I first was streaming, bro, I had some liquor shots with me, and then I had a Black and Mild in hand, ninja.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
No way.
I don't know what I was going through, bro. Dark place mentally. I literally pulled myself up out of that dark place mentally. And shout out to everybody that helped me along the way. All you people that pulled up, you guys are the real MVPs. I couldn't do it without you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Does that make me narcissistic? I ask myself. I ponder about these things. I would hope not. But yeah, man, yesterday I had some Hennessy. Yo, that Hennessy is insane. Yo, ninja, I woke up, almost upchucked everything, and I didn't even drink half the bottle, ninja. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
You need to leave.
All right, so let's see. We're going to start here first. Like I said, everybody has the same social media, but we all have different algorithms. Here's a bit of mine and my fan base. Shout out to the core. First things first, we always start with whatever's the first popping thing that we see on Instagram, and we go from there. So we have no charges for the NYC, the New York City woman who decked the pro-life activist, and the DA blames an error. Do I even want to cover this? I'm not even finna cover this because both parties was wrong. First things first, you can't put your hands on nobody. Secondly, stop antagonizing people. We live in a world where people trying to antagonize people for clickbait. That's why I do my show the way I do. Y'all not finna see me pull up to nobody, especially because I'm a big dude. Y'all not finna see me pull up to nobody like, you know, like, oh, you know, give me a hug or some weird shit. I don't do that shit. And please don't do that with me. Let me say that too. Shout out to all the content creators that do that kind of stuff. If you see me in real life, don't do it to me, bro. Because I'm going to look at you like you tripping, bro. And I've been traumatized, and I'm going to defend myself out of fear, okay? I'm one of them ninjas that's scared, okay? I'm scared. And a scared ninja is a ninja that's dangerous, okay? Let me just say it like that. Because you don't know what he's liable to do. And I'm saying that to deter you from you know, to deter everybody, the gangbangers, drug dealers, to deter you from stepping to me, you know, to stepping up to me and then trying to harm me or kidnap me. Don't do any of that. That's how I think. I watch some weird shit. I watch weird movies and weird stuff on social media. You guys should see my algorithm. If I was to show you my algorithm, boy, like I said, it will mess up your brain. You would have brain rot. So yeah, don't pull up to me because I'm one of them ninjas that will do something and tell the police I did it, okay? Shout out to the pigs. And don't run away. The police aren't coming for you. Shout out to the pigs. Anyways, should I even cover? I'm not even finna cover that, man. We just gonna get into today's show, man. Like I said, hit the like button and answer the poll in the chat. I forgot to discuss the poll. So the poll is, chat, do you think a rapper's sexuality, what the hell did I put right here, ninja? Let me see. I'm gonna make it bigger. Do you think should a rapper's sexuality matter? Okay, there you go. So chat, should a rapper's sexuality matter? Vote and tell us what you think in the comment section. And the answer choices are as followed. Yes, if you sweet playing tough. 2, no, focus on the music. 3, yes, if you a street ninja. And 4, it depends on the rapper. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Past that, hit the like button, ninja. Let's get with it. Let's get with it. Now, like I said, this the main event, people. This the main event. And I just figured out something new with the chat. That's litty. Now I know how to see you guys without making it big. But yeah, this the main event. But before we get to the main event, we have a couple things to discuss and discover. For like I said, those of you that are new here, this the Black Pill Podcast. We discuss industry news, entertainment news, specifically the hip hop industry. I may cover sports, like also on Saturdays. I was supposed to do sports Saturdays and sports Sundays. It's just so much going on. Like I said, I'm one person. Unless y'all ninjas donate, bro, I can't keep up with everything because I still have to, you know, pull up to my 9 to 5 and go work for the man so I could put my food on the table and keep the lights on, ninjas. So unless you ninjas donate, I can't cover everything. But besides the point, yeah, I mean, we'll see about doing sports Saturdays every now and then out the blue and shit. But yeah, yeah, man, like I said, before we get to the main event, couple things to discuss. First things first, we have Young Thug saying Atlanta is back on top after social media tried to label the city Ratlanta amid the snitching allegations. And shout out to Thugger, the ninja that put on a dress and we still be singing his music. What's my favorite song by Young Thug? We run up the digits, we run up the money, we run up the digits, we run up the money, we run up the digits, we run up the money. Hey. My people on the fifth in the Henny. I talk a lot of shit like my bitches up in here. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The boy could spit. The man could spit. We men now. He could spit. Here we go.
Atlanta back on top.
Oh.
Man. Everything we do is for Atlanta, man. You understand me?
Atlanta back on
town,
top.
Man.
How,
Atlanta's
Sway?
back on top, man.
With us.
But what the hell, boy?
How, Sway? How's Atlanta back on top just because you dropped?
RFP all the fallen soldiers, man. You know, everybody that made it out of these situations in Atlanta, man.
Good to see
We
you.
back on top. This is for the culture, the music.
You know, I heard something you said recently,
You know what I'm
man. You
saying?
talked about people
We number
using
one
Very
right
cultural.
now.
Yeah, man, we cultural, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do is for this town, kid. For the town.
living.
Man.
Shout out to ATL. ATL, if you're in here, put a 1 in the chat. Shout out to ATL. Is Atlanta back on top? I don't know how to feel about that. And then he showed us his chain. Yeah, you know, hey man, I said it in a rap. Y'all can go find that freestyle. I mean, I didn't drop the whole freestyle because I'm like, I don't need to put y'all to some knowledge. But yeah, man, we all slaves. If y'all niggas ain't know, we all slaves, okay? You want the proof?
You need to leave.
You want the proof that we all slaves? Y'all seen how they just try to attack my stream just now? I just seen it. But yeah, y'all know how we all slaves? We all slaves because at the end of the day, ninjas is still wearing chains, talking about look at my chain and look how much I spent on this chain. Anyways, man, let's get into some Law and Order with Blac Adam, people. Law and Order with Blac Adam. First things first, this popped up recently. How do you guys feel about this? We have
With that being
we have Nas's new $5.5 billion casino. Let me rephrase. Congratulations are in order to Nas, who recently has a new $5.5 billion casino getting approved right after Jay-Z, Hova, had his casino bid denied last week. And for those of you who keep up with that kind of stuff, Jay-Z and Roc Nation's bid to build a Times Square casino was denied by the Community Advisory Committee. So, I mean, hey.
You need to leave.
Now, like I said, everybody's begging the question as to why did they allow Nas to get the casino and Jay-Z got denied? I personally feel like because it was in Times Square, and shout out to New York. I'm not in New York, but I would assume because it was in Times Square. But let's hear the footage. Here we go.
and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye. With that
Did y'all just hear that, bruh? Hold up. I don't even know what to press. Did y'all just hear that? These people trolling.
being said, I'm getting ready to vote, and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again. I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough president know that I send my regards to him.
Wow. I mean, these are people with, hey, look, this just goes to show you people with money are still petty, okay? People with money are still petty. That ninja said we won again. Shout out to Hova. Shout out to Hova. Shout out to Nas too. Some of my favorite artists growing up. I love Nas, If I Ruled the World. I loved Nas with Damian Marley on their tape. I forgot what it was called though, but my favorite songs from that tape is As We Enter and Sabali, which is Patience. What else? I like Jay-Z. I loved H to the Izzo. Favorite songs by Jay-Z. It's a lot. But yeah, I mean, shout out to both of them. Hey man, this is $1 billion conversation. My bad. $1 billion conversation. So I don't really have too much to say, but we just had to keep you guys updated on the industry news. All right. Let's shift over. We have like I said, this Law and Order with Blac Adam. I'm trying to decide what I should show y'all first. I have a lot to show you. Not too much, but I mean, let me see. What's important? What's important today? I'm gonna give you guys what's important today. All right, so what's important today? First things first, we have what's the girl's name? Rest in peace to Celeste Rivas. We have Celeste Rivas, and we've been talking about this. If you guys go on my page, shout out to well, not shout out to the ninja. I don't know what to believe, but everybody at least on the black pill is innocent until proven guilty. The ninja David. We've been discussing this. On the show. You guys can go find the streams, but we're giving you an update. Like I said, we will keep you updated on this whole case. So Celeste Rivas, rest in peace to her. She was a 15-year-old girl, long story short, who was abducted supposedly or kidnapped by the singer David, D4VD. That's his name, right? David. So basically, to make a long story short, they found a Tesla in a lot. I guess it was towed or whatever. It got towed to the lot. And in this lot where they found the Tesla, there was a dismembered body. Can you imagine? Yep.
You need to leave.
Yep. So it was a dismembered body in the trunk or whatever, and come to find out it was that girl. Sad situation. She was just a child. Secondly, they were in an intimate relationship with each other, which is also insane. So like I said, it's a whole can of worms that's unfolding right now. So yeah, so come to find out, they have images. They recently found images on a security cam before her disappearance, and this was the last images of the victim before disappearing from her home. And I'm always confused. I mean, I can't say I'm always confused. I do understand there's different reasons as to why kids run away from home, but why is that not being addressed? That's my whole question. Here we go. This is the footage. So I'm a filibuster here. So I don't know if you guys can see. That's her walking right there. I know you see it. I'm gonna start bringing out a pointer too, but yeah, y'all see her. Hold up. Y'all see her right there. You know, she walking and shit, and she walking. And where she going, I'm assuming she's running away, right? Because this is the last known footage of her. Let's see what the comments say. I want to hear the whole story. I want to know what happened to her at home, what causes her to run away so frequently, and who was abusing her, and why didn't her mother or parents help her? The real truth would come out. And that's the real question, right? Because they said she ran away from home multiple times. So right now, like I said, the footage is showing her walking. And yeah, man, it's tough, man. We live in a world that's kind of messed up, but y'all got to be careful. Shout out to the parents and shout out to the kids. But for real, parents, y'all got to do better with y'all kids, bro. I know it's hard because we all trying to make this money to put food on the table, but y'all got to find a way to have a support system around your kids. I wonder, was she disturbed in some type of way, crying and running? Because notice how the person turns around and look back while they cross paths. She wanted to be grown and got caught up in a situation that a child itself couldn't get out of. I personally don't think he did it, but I do think he knows who did it. And I mean, I'm of the opinion, right? And I've been saying this, what it comes down to, because he was staying with his manager, not to throw his manager into the fire, but it's either him or the manager at the end of the day. Let me see. So did she run away? That's what it seems like. Well, she gone now, so why show us all these videos? What y'all want us to do? They're just bringing out the information, people, okay? How did they find a surveillance video when she disappeared over a year ago? Surveillance videos only go a few months back from what I know. Nope. Welcome to 2025, people. Welcome to 2025. Okay. So yeah, that's why I be trying to let y'all know, bro. If y'all do something in today's day and age, they can find you. There are cameras everywhere. Shout out to everybody that watch my page. Hold on, let me take a little sip. My bad. Yeah, shout out to everybody that watch my page, right? If you outside, right, let's say you out and about listening to the live stream, bro, just stop, right? Stop for a second and take a good look around you if you are outside. Look around and watch how many cameras you see. And that's not including everybody with their own personal cell phone as a camera. In today's day and age, it's hard to do something without being caught. And that's why I say I'm a square. Shout out to the squares. Shout out to the squares. And like I said, I don't condone crime. I'm just saying. So we're going to keep you guys updated on that. We're still trying to figure out whether or not the police are going to arrest him. As far as we know, he's cooperating. He's cooperating with the feds, so that's why we haven't heard any actual official charges. But the main question is, why haven't they arrested him when they arrest people, you know, for less? That's the real question. That's the question everybody else is trying to figure out, including myself. Okay. Anyways, one more Law and Order with Black Adam, people. Now, this one is not industry news. We discussed this. We discussed the bayou in Houston and how bodies are being found. Ladies, shout out to the Eves. Ladies, if you're in here, put a 1 in the chat.
Hello.
Ladies, pull up to the front of the club. Please form a circle. Listen to this. If you stay in Houston as a woman, stop walking by yourself. Listen to this. Y'all, please stay safe. Another woman's body was found in the Buffalo Bayou in Houston, making it the 6th body found in the last month. Yep. Yep, I've been trying to tell y'all, bro. Like I said, Houston, shout out to everybody in H-Town. What up, H-Town? What y'all gotta realize is Houston is a big ass city. They don't tell you how big it really is. You'd have to go and see for yourself. Secondly, what else was I finna say? Yeah, in Houston, yeah, it's some grimy people out there in them streets, man. I know, cause I know. I've been out in these streets before. Listen to this, people.
Guys, this is the 6th body found in area bayous over the past week or so. This most recent one was the body of a woman. Investigators are still trying to figure out who she is and how she got into the water in the first place. She was found underneath this bridge behind me here in the bayou near UH downtown. The scene has since cleared. That investigation has since cleared, but this is what it looked like overnight when some scooter riders who first noticed her alerted police about this.
And like I said, the sad situation about it, the police, for some odd reason, shout out to the pigs, pull up. For some odd reason, I don't know why they're scared to admit there's a serial killer. I'm gonna assume it's because they don't want to cause pandemonium, right? But for some odd reason, they never want to just say it's a serial killer on the loose. Be vigilant. Like, just like the same thing I told y'all, for those of you who've been watching me, I've been telling y'all about there's a serial killer out in Austin because the same shit happens. Where is it called? Lake, I forget, Ladyburg Lake, right? There's a serial killer out here in Ladyburg Lake, allegedly. So that way they don't try and say I'm trying to incite panic and all this kind of bullshit, allegedly. Because there's been multiple bodies found over the course of a couple years. And it's just odd that they keep finding them in the same general area. On top of that, it's always people who came from the bars. So like I said, we try to debunk that before. We don't know what's going on, but everybody got to stay vigilant out here in these streets, bro. You got to stay vigilant. Here we go.
Now, this call came in just after midnight near Commerce and Milam, right under the UH downtown bridge. As I mentioned, officers responded to find the body floating in the bayou. The HPD dive team recovered her with homicide detectives, crime scene investigators, and the medical examiner all working the scene. Investigators also note there are several homeless encampments nearby. Now, this discovery comes just days after Mayor John Whitmire and Police Chief Noe Diaz addressed growing concerns about 5 bodies found in area bayous between September 15th and the 20th. Both stressed there is no evidence the cases are connected and warned that rumors of a serial killer are simply not true.
So everybody just trying to go there to die, bro.
But what the hell?
Y'all see what I'm saying, right? You see how I just said that? I promise, guys, I promise I did not watch these videos. Every time we see these videos, we're watching in real time together. I did not see these videos. Like I said, they're sent to me by some of our fan base, and then if it looks interesting, I just put it into the Adam experience so we can all discuss it together. Like I said, bro, stay safe, stay vigilant out here, and my main thing that I say really is stay dangerous out here in these streets, bro. All right, that's it for Law and Order with Blac Adam. All right, let's get into some industry stuff, man. So first things first, we got Pap. Shout out to Clarissa Shields and shout out to Papoose, Ninja. We got Papoose opening up about his love for Clarissa Shields, claiming that she is the best thing that ever happened to her. Him, my bad, I said it wrong. I was thinking in my head, damn, I need to get a sound effect. I'm gonna work on it. So like I said, Papoose took a moment on a recent episode of the Danza Project to express just how much Clarissa means to him. And shout out to the Danza Project for the footage. Here we go.
Well, Clarissa's the best thing that ever happened to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta say that, man. Definitely one of the best things that ever happened in my life. Very beautiful, very outgoing. So much love, man. So much fun. Smart. Yeah. Come on. You know what I mean? People don't know. They don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a blessing in my life, man. Love her to death.
And she's been...
So, I'm sorry, I didn't cut your wisdom. But, man, we don't pay that shit no mind, man.
Yeah.
We be having fun. We be laughing at that. People think Clarissa cares. She don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, shout out to Pap. Shout out to Clarissa. Now, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let y'all know, hey, let me give y'all some free game. Listen up. Shout out to everybody watching, man. Hit the like button, answer the poll in the chat. Hey, bro, I'm here to let you know, bro, everybody cares, okay? Everybody cares. They're lying to you. Now, how much they care is a stretch, but I'm here to tell you, everybody cares to a certain degree unless you're a psychopath and or sociopath. Like even me, when the trolls come in the chat and they be saying shit to me like, oh, you got the, your content sucks and all that, that shit actually hurt my feelings, bro. I'll be like, yeah, you need to leave. But I mean, it is what it is. It comes with the territory. When you become a person of influence, or you make the attempt to become a person of influence and you want to affect the world, you care because sometimes some of the things that you say, you're saying it from a place of you're saying it from, I don't know if y'all can hear my apartment. They going crazy upstairs. I just can't understand why they making all that noise, bro. I'm like, damn, did I move into the right spot? Besides the point, yeah, you care. It's from a place of genuity, right? You're saying things because you actually feel this way, and sometimes you wear your heart on your sleeve. You just got to be mindful. But yeah, she cares. Let's continue.
Damn, yo, bro, she be out there, man. I'm like, yo, she's so fast. Like, they can't keep up with her. That's one of the reasons they mad on the low. Like, she's all over the fucking place. Like, she knocking motherfuckers out. She's putting out music. You know what I'm saying? Word. She's fucking doing the latest TikTok dances. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this comes after she just came out and said that she's dropping some music. I'm going to let y'all see it. Hold up. I'm going to let y'all see it. Hold up, here we go.
She wears so many hats, man. She amazing, man.
And what's it been like for you with the quote?
Well, Clarissa's the best thing that ever happened to me, man.
Hold up, let me read this comment 1 second. Shout out to UA Kid. Hold up, UA Kid. I'm gonna read your comment. Where is the chat box? There it is. I can see it now. Let me see. UA Kid said, he say he's gay, Young Thug. We're gonna get to that in the main event. Shout out to UA Kid. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the main event soon. We gotta cover the rest of the industry though, but we're gonna get to the main event, and he's gonna discuss his sexuality specifically. He hopped on a podcast, and in that podcast, he was addressing it. I can't remember the name of the ninjas on the podcast. Y'all gonna have to remind me. They play football though. They play football, or they used to play football. They're retired now, but we'll get to that. Let's continue. Hold on. Where is Instagram? We're gonna get to that. So yeah, like I said, when it comes to Papoose and Clarissa or Pap, I hate saying Papoose. It's such a weird name to me. It just makes me feel uncomfortable.
But what the hell, boy?
But besides the point, shout out to Pap. So that comes after Clarissa says she's going to be dropping music, and here's the footage.
My rap name is Resta the Guo. Resta the D-A Guo.
All right, so I guess Clarissa's a rapper now. Shout out to Clarissa. Shout out to Clarissa. So she a rapper now. Yeah, man, everybody and their mama want to be a rapper. Stiff competition. That's why I be like, damn, should I hop in the booth? Should I bring that heat back out? Is it worth it? I want people to actually listen, though. Fuck the industry and fuck all the numbers and all that. Feel me? I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to do everything by myself, dolo. I might buy some beats, though. But yeah, I'm going to make the beats, do the production. I want y'all to actually listen, though. Here we go.
And the song was going to be called Coke the Guo. Yeah, we went crazy on that thing. How much for a feature? Listen, I do features, but I'm very picky and selective.
And the reason why this came because I guess, what's the girl's name? Remy. Shout out to Remy Ma. Shout out to Remy. So Remy had came out, and I guess she dropped a diss track against Clarissa. Will I play it? I probably won't play it because I don't want to get copyrighted. Let's see if I'll play it though. Hold on.
I'm a boxing champion. I rap, I sing, I cook, clean.
And shout out, hey, real quick, hey, shout out to the ladies that cook and clean and try to rap too, but really cook and clean, okay? Especially clean. Hey man, shout out to a clean woman. One more time, shout out to clean women. Yeah, man, it's some. Well, never mind. Let's continue.
Where is hubby? Hubby's in Jersey, right? My rap name is Rest.
And there she goes, showing off her booty.
Yeah, these some freaky shoes, boy. These is freaky on the bottom. I had to listen. Yeah, outfit is T. Clock it.
Freaky. 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 What she mean by that? What she mean by that? Anyways, yeah, like I said, so you know, Remy Ma came out with the diss record, and you know, people in the comments is like, oh, Remy was never talking about her. She doesn't want her husband and been popping shit on tracks. Pap needs to talk to his woman. She be out here acting like the female Cole from Martin, just slow. Oh man. Somebody says she got no seduction and can't dress. Hey man, that's the type of girl. Look, man, we like girls with seduction, but we like the girls that's innocent too. Shout out to the innocent women. Okay. Now I don't know. Wait. I don't know if Clarissa Shields is innocent or not innocent. I don't know. But the way she portrays in this relationship, other than the fact that she's happy, she gives me the vibes that like this is one of her first serious relationships. And I know because I've been with women in the past that like, you know, they haven't been in relationships like that. So they act a certain way, like they very happy and shit. I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. It's actually cool, right? It's cool. So yeah, like even way back when, I remember I was dealing with this one girl and she went to an all girls school and she was just so bubbly. I'm like, yo, you're just different. She's like, why? I'm like, you just are. It was just so different. And she knows who she is. I'm not finna say her name. She's actually married now. Shout out to you, little mama. Don't ask me how I know. I'm just scrolling. Yeah. Besides the point. Anyways, let me see if I find the Remy diss. Shout out to Live Bites. Hold up. And y'all answer the poll in the chat and hit the like button. Let me see if I find a diss. Let's see. Remy Ma, Remy. Where you at, Remy? Remy Bodemi. I don't know where Remy is. Let me see. And I don't really think she dissed her either. I think she was just talking. But one thing somebody said is you can actually hear the difference in how she raps because, you know, Pap is not writing her raps anymore. So this was the diss. Hold on, let me see. So she says she's going back to prison once she catches her ops. I wonder what that means. Let's see. All right, so I guess it's not gonna play the music, but the lyrics say, "You're number 2 when you mad. I'm the one, bitch. It ain't my fault." Oh, let me rap it. Hold on. You're number 2 when you mad. I'm the one, bitch. It ain't my fault. You a dusty and bum, bitch. Fuck, I look like arguing with a dumb bitch. And why would I fight you when I got a gun, bitch? Switch on my body. I don't act hoe. I ain't like one of what? I ain't one of these little rap hoes. I really clap hoes, and I'm going my bad, y'all. Hey, shout out to Remy. Hey, Remy, if you ever see my page, don't send the Goonies after me, Ninja. I'm just trolling, Ninja, because I know you really about that action from what I seen, and I think your son too. I don't know. Yeah, for real. Please don't put a bag on my head. But besides the point, yeah, so yeah, I clap hoes and I'm going back to prison. When I catch hoes, headshots, I'm giving head cracks. Keep a switch on my body, should have said that. Little bitch on my body, get your head cracked. If it wasn't problems, shouldn't have said that. Headshots and whatever the rest else. Okay? So shout out to Remy, okay? And then, like I said, so Clarissa seemed to respond, and that's the thing too. So Clarissa low-key be trolling, acting like she innocent. She don't know what's the problem with Remy and all that. And I fucks with Clarissa, but you know what you doing, little mama. Stop sitting there acting like you don't know what you do. You know you poking the bear. Now, I'm not saying she finna retaliate or whatever, but I remember Clarissa did respond by saying that she's licensed right here. Take out my swag. I'm shot. So she said, I'm licensed the legal way. I've been licensed. So then she posted herself shooting a gun. And I don't know what's the obsession with you ninjas wanting to play with gangster people. Let me tell you something. The gangster people, these people do not care. These people have sit in jail before. They will sit in jail again. Okay? Stop messing with gangster people. Some people willing to lose time. In a world where we're all aware of our mortality, they're willing to lose time behind this shit. I'm not willing to lose time behind that shit. So the gangster people, let them think that they won. That's what I'll do, or that's my personal sentiment. Anyways, let's continue. Shout out to Clarissa. Shout out to Clarissa. All right, in other news. Hold on, is this thing on? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? All right, anyways, let's continue. In other news, we have Cardi B. Revealing that she wants to be a wifey, but also a good eater because she thinks that's what men want. Hey man, shout out to Cardi. Let's hear it.
I'm in a rabbit hole. I didn't know how special are eaters to these men. These men have these girls on their phone. Everybody has a eater. And I didn't know that. And then, like, you be like, are you so? And then you ask them, so if this girl suck your dick so good, why don't you marry them? And it's like, and they be like, I don't want to marry them. I don't really like them. I don't even know their birthday. I don't care about their last name. I just.
Yo. Hey, bro. Hey, say, bro. I'm going to be the one to say it, bro. Cardi B, Belcalis, whatever your last name is, Almazar, Bacardi. Shout out to Hennessy. What up, little mama? Hey, man, why are you exposing the game?
But what the hell, what?
But if I expose the game, everybody want to get mad at me. Cardi, why are you exposing the game? Cardi, you have to chill. You said way too much. Now, shout out to you because you are the drama. But you got to chill. Chill. You saying way too much. But let me give y'all some game. Let's explain the psychology behind that. Hey, man, look, this is what it is. Adams, pull up to the front of the club, please, form a circle. Y'all know what it is. So look, ladies, Eves, listen to this. Ladies, if you haven't learned yet, men are able to compartmentalize women, whereas women don't compartmentalize because women are loyal to their emotions. Now, hey, don't be mad at your boy. Because you just heard Bacardi. You just heard Cardi B exposing some game. So that means I can expose some game too, and y'all can't get mad at me. And shout out to the feminists. Ninja, I'm a feminist too. I don't care, okay? I'ma say it. So yeah, men are able to compartmentalize, whereas you women, you know, y'all get the emotions. So y'all emotions, at the end of the day, you can be emotional about two men. So you can love two men. I'm here to tell you, when a ninja say he loved two girls, Well, I guess I'm gonna give it like more than 2 girls, right? When a ninja say he love like 4 different women, ninja, that's almost impossible. Okay, I'm gonna say it, bro. Like if we do love them, we love them like a certain way. But there's somebody that we love. Like we have one girl that we love no matter what. That if we could, and I'm gonna expose some game, gentlemen. Don't get mad at your boy, okay? And shout out to they them. Y'all take what I said and extrapolate off of it and match it to whatever you guys have going on, right? So yeah, every guy has one woman, right, per se, 1 to 2 women that if he could, he would, and not to be crazy, he would kidnap her and put her in a house on an island far away from anybody and just keep them for herself. That's real shit though. Hey, don't be mad at your boy. If they could, they would, right? And it just is what it is. So like I said, we can compartmentalize. So at the same time, whoever that woman is, right, or those women may be, right, at the same time, those women may not be, I don't want to say good sexually or good at fornication, because that just sounds off, right? And especially speaking from perspective of knowing, well, don't ask me how I know, but I've heard like girls have said stories on podcasts that some men, you know, don't last too long. They don't even know how to fuck good. Excuse my French, because brother, but besides the point, yeah, I'm saying that to say, yeah, so some women, like it's not that some women, as a man, every man is different, just like every woman is different. So y'all got to learn each other. So you have to teach a woman, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. And from there, boom, there you go. Bob's your uncle, if that makes sense. Right. So yeah, like I said, Cardi B exposed some game, so I'm expose some game. But yeah, man. Hey man, shout out to the eaters. If you're an eater, put a 1 in the chat. And if you watch this on a playback and you're an eater, put a 1 in the chat, okay?
Hello.
Now we do love the eaters. If you don't know what an eater is, hey, it's so crazy because the elite, if you start to look into like secret societies and shit like that, quick sidebar, the elite call people like people who are like people who they, I don't even want to say it. It's some weird shit. It's gonna make you uncomfortable. Let's just run this back. Never mind. Let me run that back. Shout out to Cardi B.
I have gone in a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I didn't know how special are eaters to these men.
On
These
live
men
television, on
have
live
these
internet.
girls on their phone. Everybody has a eater. And I didn't know that. And then, like, you be like, are you so, and then you ask them, so if this girl suck your dick so good, why don't you marry them? And it's like, and they be like, I don't want to marry them. I don't really like them. I don't even know their birthday. I don't care about their last name. I just know that they're my favorite eater. So when they suck my dick, they're the best at sucking my dick.
Yo,
and that's that.
hey,
Have you ever been someone's eater?
hold on. Look, this not a family show. This is a show for adults, okay? Shout out to everybody on my page. You're supposed to be a grown up on my page, okay? If you find yourself as a kid on my page, see yourself out, please. Shout out to the kids, though. Shout out to the kids. But see yourself out. Okay, here we go.
No. Well, I don't know.
Man, and now she said, the lady asked her, shout out to the white lady. Shout out to my white brothers and sisters. What up, gang? What's up? So the lady said, have you ever been somebody's eater? And Cardi B, stripper, no hate, I'm just saying she was a stripper. Y'all know the story. Stripper turned rapper. Really had the unmitigated gall to say she doesn't know whether or not she was anybody's eater. Hey, bro, the jokes just write themselves. I'm not finna make a joke though, because Cardi B is part of a gang. Shout out to JT. She reminded me. Cardi B is part of a brim, whatever. The brims. Here we go.
So true. You wouldn't know, I guess.
Well, the thing about it is sometimes people say that like their favorite eater is somebody that they just don't care. They just eat dick. And you know what? Sometimes they don't even fuck them. They just there to suck dick, but they never forget about their favorite eater. Like their eater is always in the.
And this why they bringing back censorship, bro. Cause that's wild. Cause like I said, if a dude came out and said this, yo, the internet would be in shambles right now. Let somebody famous say all that. It would be like, bro, what kind of porn? Oh, my bad, YouTube. Corn. Uh-oh. My bad, YouTube. I meant corn. What kind of corn conversation is this? My bad, YouTube. My bad. Hey, please don't demonetize me. Here we go.
Back of their mind. Even if you probably fucking them and sucking their dick, it's
oh my God.
Yeah, she's sucking my dick too. Good. But they're thinking about their eater. Can you
imagine I found this on the internet without any bro? Hey, Shout out to YouTube. Y'all better not demonetize me because y'all got to demonetize Miss Cardi B herself because this is her footage. This is her footage. This is not even my footage. None of this is real, people. Everything you see is allegedly for social media commentary and social media purposes only. Answer the poll. Hit the like button. Let's continue.
You believe that? That's how important it is to know how to suck dick.
So you technically want to get to a point where you are wifey material with a...
This is a wife. And shout out to Offset. Somebody said Offset fell to his knees in Walmart the other day after hearing this, Ninja. Oh, man.
You need to leave.
Hey, hold on. My bad, bro. I'm pressing all these buttons because I feel uncomfortable. I can't believe she said all this. Like I said, I did not expect this. But yeah, this is a wife. And you know, women are championing her. Shout out to Cardi B. So it's no hate. You know, I like her music, but this is a wife saying that she wants to be wifey material. First off, this is a wife saying she wants to be wifey material and also a good eater. Gentlemen, we are cooked, okay? We're cooked. We're cooked because, like I said, hive mind. We live in a world where people have hive mind. So the hive mind of the collective of women are going to listen to this woman and have the same sentiment. Now, ladies, don't get mad at your boy. I call it like I see it. And what Lil Wayne say, and my glasses on, okay? I have my glasses on. So people look, but I see. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Here we go.
Background in eating.
Well, yes.
Wow.
And you will think,
wow.
Well, if he sees her so much, he probably got feelings for her. He probably loves her. Because why you keep going back to the same bitch? Do you know they don't even care if they're missing a leg? All they care about is their head.
They just want their dick sucked.
By that person.
And this, I mean, what do I even say? I don't even know what to say. What sound do I press? Here we go.
And then what? They're just like, get out.
They'll be like, well, have a good day.
Thank you, Mary.
Some girls just really.
Hey, man. That's y'all girl. Shout out to Bacardi. Yeah. Shout out to Bacardi. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All right, let's see what else we got popping off, man. That's crazy. That was crazy. All right, before we get to the main event, we have a couple more things to discuss. Couple more things, guys. Couple more things. Let me see. Not too much. We got Kevin Gates. Responding to fans calling him sassy for using phrases like it's giving. And like I said, shout out to everybody watching. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it's sassy if a man uses the phrases that women use? Because that's like me saying, like, what women say. Oh, so like, for example, I'm finna do this. First off, shout out to the gay people. I'm not one of you guys. Sorry. But, yeah. So, you know how ladies be like, oh, well, I guess, you know, Kevin Gates say it's giving. Like, you know how ladies be like, clock that shit, clock it. If a ninja do this, like clock it, would you think he's a homosexual? Put a 1 in the chat if you think so, or bisexual, or whatever, you know, whatever title they have. But yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you think so, put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Here we go. Shout out to Kevin Gates.
Guess what they said about me? Talking about I'm sassy. They had a nigga in my comments gonna talk. I really be trolling because I got people that in my family that talk like that. So when you hear me say it's not giving or something, I be really mocking certain other people. But you just belong to the church of the religion of pussiness. You just look for bitch ass shit to say about a real nigga all day.
But what the hell, boy?
Hold on. What?
Just sit and look for flaws because you go to the church of pussiness. You heard me?
Now that made no sense, but what I will say is I keep telling y'all, bro, when it comes to celebrities, they cool and shit, but they regular people too. So they may have the same way you and your clique, shout out to you and yours, right? The same way you and your clique or you and your family have like inside jokes. They probably got their own little inside jokes. So they saying shit and everybody copying the shit. And like I said, that's just their inside joke. You don't even know what it's about. My example, you know how certain words take over the internet. Like, for example, whoop-de-doo. Once Young Thug said whoop-de-doo, now everybody's saying whoop-de-doo. Then they go make a song whoop-de-doo. But the thing is, what if Thug just be saying that to his people like, yeah, you know, I don't want to say yeah, nigga, but yeah, ninja, whoop-de-doo, ninja. And Ninja's just looking like, you feel me? So that could be what that is. Here we go.
Yeah, just on here being a negative Nancy.
A negative Nancy.
You be around girls so much that you talk like one. I'm like, man, I really was joking. The fuck?
need to leave.
Yeah, no. That was uncomfortable. That laugh is uncomfortable.
Beach ass nigga. Boy, I do know how to. Guess what they said about me? Read. I'm just reading a lot of stuff at one time real fast. I know how to read, though. Why you talking about must can't read? When you drop another album. See? Look how fast I read that. Talking about I don't know how to read. Bitch, you don't know. And then you don't know how to read wrong. Po thing. Say, pretty. Guess what they said about me? Talking about I'm sassy. You hear me? I'm really just mocking how Keita and how my sister them be talking. You hear me? But you talking about he's sassy. Cool.
But what the hell, boy?
All right. Shout out to Kevin Gates, man. See him in a minute. I guess he's coming out with some new music soon. We'll keep you updated on that. All right, let's see. We got Akbar. We've been talking about Akbar. So Akbar, she came on the net, right? And she exposed that her husband was putting hands on her, bro, putting a pause on her. And now, come to find out, basically, she's saying that she's going to stay with her ninja. Let's see. So out of respect for my husband, I'm going to hush and respect my husband 100, regardless of what we going through. He's still my husband. And I'm always, be submissive because the Bible told me so. Now I'm done talking about it. If you guys want to fast with me from 9 a.m., let's go 3 days. And that was the update. And we told you guys that update before. And like I said, you feel me? This is why they say mind your business. Because if you mind a business that pay you, you won't be sitting here talking about, yeah, you know, you got to get away from him and all that kind of shit. And then she looking at you like, why you worried about me and mine? So, I mean, hey, we'll give you guys an update on that once that situation changes. We have the Breakfast Club telling us about Diddy. So Diddy's attorneys are making a final push to reverse conviction before sentencing. And they're trying to push for 14 months as far as I remember from what I read online. But let's get it real quick. Law and Order with Black Adam. I forgot this one, people.
So what was the point of the whole thing?
For about an hour and a half. Diddy seemed to saying that the prosecution or the government didn't do their job. They haven't provided sufficient enough evidence, and that they're violating his constitutional rights by even bringing him up on these charges.
So yesterday was about what? The sentencing next week?
No, they're trying to make. They don't even want a sentence. They want him to. They want the charges to be gone. Either the charges be completely gone. You know, it could either be 1 count, 2 counts, or they give him a whole new trial. That's what they want. They don't want the sentencing to happen at all. But the judge hasn't decided yet.
So when will the judge decide? Because I seen something yesterday that said he wanted it to happen fast.
Yeah, I mean, because you're supposed to go to sentencing next week. So it's supposed to. I mean, he didn't give us a timeline, but he said that they'd be hearing from him soon. I don't predict that the acquittal is going to happen.
Why did he say that? You were there. Why?
I just don't think it's going to happen because I feel like everything they were arguing yesterday is the same thing we heard in court. And at the end of the court case, the jury decided what they decided, but also the judge, after hearing all of that, continuously said no bail, like he can't come home until sentencing. And he pointed to certain things that the jury also looked at to make their decision. So I don't think that the decision, I just don't think, from what I heard yesterday, that the judge does not believe that the jury made a wrong decision.
So what's this?
Heavy people, heavy. I feel like personally, I wonder if they're gonna let him go free. I don't think they'll let him go free, but just always remember, guys, because right now he's not sitting in jail or he's not awaiting prison. You know, he's not sitting in prison. He's not awaiting sentencing for domestic violence. He's awaiting sentencing for prostitution or whatever. I guess buying escorts and stuff across the nation and using them to engage in fornication with Cassie.
But what the hell?
Oh my God. So is that a crime technically based on the Mann Act? But at the same time, it's like they made it seem as if, like, you know, like Cass, and shout out to Cassie. Like I said, we see victims on the black pill as well. But, you know, Cassie came out and said, or they have text message proof that Cassie was buying prostitutes too. So it's like, I mean, like I said, Diddy was moving like a gangster though, like the old Italian mafia, Italian mob, like them, like a crime lord. You know, Ninja had money and he could really control people with the money he had. But yeah, I don't know, bro. And I'm here to tell you, once he comes out of jail, them freak offs are going to keep happening. Okay, Yeah, I said it. I said it. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Here we go.
The CNN headline says judge is to rule very shortly on Diddy Combs' bid to vacate his conviction or grant a new trial.
That's what I just said. Yeah, so an acquittal would be to vacate. So basically, if you vacate...
I know that, but I'm talking about the grant a new trial thing.
Yeah, so it's either or. So if they do a new trial, it's basically, it'll give the prosecution a chance to show better evidence because Diddy's team is saying, y'all didn't do good providing good enough evidence. And it would give Diddy another shot to try and fight what they laid out the first time.
Did they say anything about the fact that they rated air, ground, sea?
I'm so confused by
spent
this.
so much money on that.
They said...
And what Envy's saying is basically it's a waste of taxpayers' dollars, okay? Here we go.
Diddy's attorney said this is an embarrassment to the United States of America.
The reason I'm just confused by all of this is because when they talk about wanting to grant a new trial so Diddy's team can fight the case better, I thought Diddy's team did a pretty great job.
They did. No, they did. What it is, people, is not that they want to fight the case better. What it is they want to get him no charges. They want him to walk away free because they did all of this to make him not be found guilty of any of the things that they actually said he was found guilty of. And that's the whole issue. So it's like if he was guilty of domestic violence, I don't know if that's a federal crime or whatever, but yeah, they should have charged him for the domestic violence or retry to charge him with that. So they're trying to make sure they get rid of all charges and then he can't be charged again for the same shit or from different charges. And that's why they trying to do that. Here we go.
They got all the big charges dropped.
Yeah, but if you re-grant it, if this would have happened, the burden's really on the prosecution. Like, because you're saying that the prosecution didn't do what they needed to do. But it does give Diddy's team another shot because he's...
And what, though? Like, they got all the big charges dropped. He did solicit prostitutes. Prostitution is illegal.
And what it is, right? Shout out to Charlemagne. What it is if they make them have to prove the burden this time, they can turn around and say everything that you guys charged us for had nothing to do with what we actually got charged for. And what I mean by that, if that made no sense, is, yeah, okay, he did do the prostitution thing, but at first you guys brought him up on things with Cassie. And at the same time, you let Cassie walk away free. And she had the same things that she was doing. So she did solicit and do the same exact stuff. And on top of that, when it comes to the other charges, none of the other charges had anything to do with him actually being convicted, right? And what I'm saying that is all the other people who came out and said he did this to me and he did that to me. I think it was Cassie and one other girl who ended up getting him on these charges or whatever. Here we go.
Like that is the actual thing he probably should have been charged for.
But I guess that's more of a smaller charge than the Mann Act, which he's being charged for.
No,
right?
They're saying that he didn't do it. They're saying this was not that. This was not prostitution. This was a man who had girlfriends who agreed to go fly to places and do threesomes.
Well, what about the nipple? What about the semen on the nipples?
Punisher.
And they're saying that just because he
what they're saying is just because that ninja is a freak-a-leak. Shout out to Diddley. Diddley's a freak-a-leak. That ninja's a freak-a-leak.
You need to leave.
They're saying just because he has certain sexual kinks, right? Just because he has certain sexual kinks does not mean you can charge him for having these sexual kinks. When people knowingly and actively participated and wanted to participate. And that's why I told you guys, if that ninja come out, the freak offs are going to start happening again. It's just going to be with different people because there were people that knowingly participated when they were first going down. They knowingly participated. So shout out to Cassie. No disrespect to Cassie, but she knowingly participated. Everybody called her a victim. And I mean, yeah, maybe in terms of the domestic violence, but what happened when she was buying her own freak offs? Was she like, what was that her coping? Like, you feel me? Like, what are we talking about, people?
But what the hell, boy?
What are we talking about? And that's the thing. So even the Punisher and all that, and we discussed this. If y'all go through my page, that was way back when we discussed the Diddy streams. We discussed the case as it was ongoing. We've been discussing it since last year when he first got indicted. When we actually look back on everything, yeah, I mean, they painted one picture and it was a completely different picture. And what they used to paint the picture and get everything going was the fact of when he got caught kicking her and all that kind of stuff, which was a terrible video, by the way. And like I said, we don't condone violence against women, but I'm saying they're supposed to charge him for domestic violence. They're not supposed to charge him for ninjas to put, their baby juice on his nipples. Yeah.
You need to leave.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it come down to. Here we go.
Assumed the amateur porn, the high level porn, they were like, it was highly choreographed and the lighting, and we heard the testimonies. I was like,
if you paid for prostitution, you paid for prostitution.
It's not high level prostitution and low level prostitution. It's still prostitution.
They're arguing that because
no, it is high and low now.
It's still
Because
prostitution.
if you give a crackhead a 20, that could be considered low.
But that's prostitution, though. Still, even though it's no prostitution.
That's what I mean. That's low. But you said there's no such thing. There's high level, low. And
I don't think they're looking in the courtroom and it's just prostitution. They don't say, well, you a crackhead. It's just a little bit of time. And you were.
No, I meant.
Man, what these ninjas talking about, man? Yo, what they talking about, bro? What they talking about? Here we go.
What's the middle? Is there a middle?
I didn't mean to say
The middle?
If it's not low and high.
Probably getting
like,
the
what's
Dominican and Chanel back.
Damn it, man.
Sex, that's probably middle.
What these
So what was
ninjas
the point
talking
of the whole
about?
thing
for about an
yesterday?
hour and a half. Diddy Seaman saying that the prosecution or the government didn't do their job. They haven't provided sufficient enough evidence, and that they're violating his constitutional rights by even bringing him up on these charges.
So yesterday was about what? The Senate?
All right, so I mean, there you have it, man. There you have it. Will he go free? Find out next time on the Black Pill Ninja. We'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, last few things, man. Let's see. We got Lil Yachty. We got Caribou and Lil Yachty. And at this point in time, I'm of the opinion these ninjas was engaging in fornication with each other. We have Caribou back on the net complaining or going off. My bad. I said complaining. My fault. We got Caribou going off on Lil Yachty for still wanting 20% of all her revenue from her new label and says that Concrete Boys are only known because of her.
But what the hell, boy?
And shout out to the Concrete Boys. I know none of them ninjas, okay? I know Lil Yachty, right? I know none of them ninjas. I don't even know. I knew of them at one point in time. I know none of them ninjas at all. But shout out to Lil Yachty. I know Lil Yachty. And shout out to the Concrete Boys. No disrespect. I only know Caribou because she's a somewhat attractive woman. Like, would I fornicate with her? That's nobody's business. But I'm here to tell you, she nice to look at. If I was Lil Yachty, well, let me not say that. Anyways, here we go.
Like, bruh.
And while you guys watch this video real quick, I'm gonna go take a bathroom break. Because I drank too much coffee. I got a pee-pee. Okay, I got a pee-pee. Hit the like button, answer the poll in chat. Here we go.
Really insecure. Like, when the internet gets on him, he be really crashing out at home. So the internet was on his ass. Like, where's Kara? And that, y'all bullied him into getting on live. The first time he got on live, he was wearing like a blue hoodie. I remember this live. And he was like, we've split ways, but I wish nothing but the best for her. Show lying ass up. Dry mouth, fat neck looking ass bitch. Shut the fuck up, you lying ass bitch. You goofy, silly. Ooh, you crummy. Ooh. You crummy ass, lying ass bitch. You wish the best for me? Oh, you wish the best for me? Shut the fuck up, your lying ass. Oh, we parted ways? Nigga, I'm trying to part ways. You won't fucking let me go. Damn. Anyways, what they're doing right now is some fucked up shit. Trying to get 20% of all my shit is some fucked up shit because they know they're just mad I'm signing. Like, they didn't really think this would happen. They did everything they could. And I still. So now they're just trying to make it a new thing. They're just trying to make something new to make it hard for me. I'm not signing that shit. You're not.
All right, wait.
Okay? Bitch, be thankful. Nobody knew about your label.
First off, my fault, y'all. My fault. I accidentally I put the thumbnail up without leaving the video so y'all can see it. So my bad. That was stupid of me. Besides the point, let's run it back because I ain't hear what she said. Hold up. We gonna run that back. Let me see what she said. Let's get it. Oh shit. Hold on. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. Not really, but really. Not really.
Like, bruh is really insecure. Like, when the internet gets on him, he be really crashing out at home. So the internet was on his ass. Like, where's Kara? And
so her name is Kara, not Cara.
Y'all bullied him into getting on live. The first time he got on live, he was wearing like a blue hoodie. I remember this live. And he was like, we've split ways, but I wish nothing but the best for her. Show lying ass up. Dry mouth, fat neck looking ass bitch. Shut the fuck up, you lying ass bitch. You goofy, silly. Ooh, you crummy. Ooh.
You need to leave.
And like I said, only people that would say that is people that was engaging in fornication with each other. Because for some odd reason, and shout out to my ninjas, one thing I noticed about the Black community, right? For some odd reason, and this is all not all communities, but yeah, something about it in America and Western civilization. When ninjas fornicate with the person they fornicate with, somehow, some way, they end up hating that person. Imagine you develop a baby, you create life with that person, and out the blue, you guys just start hating each other. It's clown world to me, ninja. clown world. That's why I be dolo out here in these streets. Asexual, if you will. Here we go.
Crummy ass, lying ass bitch. You wish the best for me? Oh, you wish the best for me?
Oh.
Shut the fuck up, your lying ass. Oh, we parted ways?
Oh.
Nigga, I'm trying to part ways. You won't fucking let me go. Damn.
She pulled out she was slicing dice. Hey, Lil Yachty, leave her alone. Lil Yachty, she was slicing dice you, okay? She ain't playing. She pulled out them scissors, okay?
Anyways, what they're doing right now is some fucked up shit. Trying to get 20% of all my shit is some fucked up shit because they know they're just mad I'm signing. Like, they didn't really think this would happen. They did everything they could. And I still. So now they're just trying to make it a new thing. They're just trying to make something new to make it hard for me.
The question is, are you still in contract with them? Because if you're in contract with them and you have a non-compete clause, guess what, Ninja? Guess what? You gotta stay even though you don't want to stay. And I hate to say it like that, but that's how that shit go. And that's why I don't really want to sign to nobody. That's why you got to be careful who you sign to, because then after that, your name, your likeness, all that becomes an entity that belongs to somebody else other than yourself. That's why I try and do this independently. And shout out to all the independent artists out here in the streets. Gang, we in here, gang. Because these people will try and take you and then turn around and sell you to other people. And that's cool because they have the backing, right? They have the foundation. But if you build the foundation on your own, you can sell yourself to the highest bidder however way you want to. And, you know, it's tough because when we say sell yourself, you know, people are like, oh, you know, you sold your soul and shit like that. Selling your soul, right? I'm going to give y'all some game. The real selling your soul is not selling your soul to the Illuminati. The real selling your soul is the soul, what's you, right? Whatever was you that made you pop off, that made these people want to sign you, is when you sell it away and you sell away the creative control of you, right? So these people can turn around and say, okay, this is what, in this case, Kira, this is what Kira's supposed to represent, instead of what you wanted Kira to represent. In this case, I'm gonna use myself. I hate to refer to myself in the third person, but Blac Adam. If I sign a contract or if I sign with a label, they gonna say, let's say I represent, right? What I represent is going against the system. I represent the core. You know, I represent a militarized mindset. I represent hard work, all these kind of things, right? I sign to a label the next day. They're like, hey, so Blac Adam now is supposed to be a gangbanger, street ninja. You know, you got a big body. You can push club music. Imagine 50 Cent. That's what you need to be. You need to be 2050 Cent, but 2025, right? I sold my soul. Excuse me. That means I sold my soul. And the reason why I sold my soul is because what made Blac Adam and what people supported at first, I had to sell out and give that up to become this entity, because I sold all rights to who I actually was. Like what I represented, I sold all rights to that to the company so they could give me the platform. So that's why I tell all of y'all, hey, bro, build your own platform. Because you see so many stories like this to where it's like, hey, you don't know the business. You think you know the business. Even me, guys. Look, even me. I don't speak from a high horse. I'm aware that I don't know the business that well. I've looked into shit. If y'all knew the information I knew, and I still don't know everything about it. You don't know the business. You don't know as much as you think you know. Just like the law. I always talk about the law, right? When it comes to the law, people think they know the law. You don't know the law. You think you know the law. Even the police, right? Police don't know the law like that. They know what they know, but you don't know the law. They know enough to where they can do whatever they do. The perfect example of that is there's a reason why there's police officers and then there's lawyers/attorneys. For example, a lot of you don't even know the difference between a lawyer and an attorney. You see what I'm saying? I don't waste my time teaching y'all that shit, but you don't even know the difference between a lawyer and an attorney, and then you think you know the law. Okay, I'm not saying that to down y'all. I'm just saying. Anyways, answer the poll and hit the like button. Let's get it.
I'm not signing that shit. You're not getting that. I'm not doing it. Okay? Bitch, be thankful. Nobody knew about your label until I popped off. And nobody knew you had a label until I got signed. And guess what? QC did not want none of those boys on that label. Boat was trying to get them boys on QC. They was not going for that shit. Till guess what? Till I got there. When they see me going up, I was the first one to be signed to them. When they see me going up.
Because it's easier to sell a woman. Always remember, ladies, okay? Even when y'all saw this takeover of women in the rap game, shout out to all the women rappers. I want y'all to understand, bro, and I've said this before, we live in a gynocracy, okay? I've said this before, people try to hush my mouth for it, right? We live in a gynocracy, which is the supreme control of women. I know you ninjas think that somehow, some way you run the world, men run the world. No, ninja, men don't run the world. Men enforce the laws that are put in place, maybe by men, but women run the world. So everything, majority of the things that you've seen are sold for the female gaze, not the male gaze, but the female gaze. Even though the females, right, and I'm saying female, but you know, man, woman, the woman's gaze. So ninja, you put on your clothes not to look good for your ninjas. Other than the fact that you're putting on your clothes to look good for yourself, right? You're putting on your clothes so you can look fresh and fly for the ladies, okay? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Am I not preaching? So look, follow me. So when y'all seen all these women rappers blow up, if you actually go look at who wrote their songs, it's the ninjas writing their songs. Like they said, you know, everybody peep Game now, 21 Savage and Lotto, you know, they together and shit, everybody peep. So they were saying on the low ski, 21 Savage is writing Lotto's lyrics. I'm gonna give you another one, Remy. They say Remy now that she rapping for herself because she not with Pap. You know, her lyrics don't hit as hard, they don't sound as good. Pap was probably writing her lyrics for her. But like I said, a woman is easier to sell in today's day and age. A ninja is not easy to sell. So it's easier for a woman to sell lashes, hair, makeup. Look at Rihanna. Rihanna has $1 billion company. She was an artist, musical artist. Look at A$AP Rocky. No shade to A$AP, but I'm saying that's his wife. But it's easier to sell Fenty. A woman that was a rapper sell Fenty. I mean, I think of some of Rihanna's best songs. I'm not talking about the old ones. I'm saying like when she got more as a rapper instead of just a pop artist. What's the one? Strip clubs and dollar bills. Still got my money. Tron shots finna get a refill. Whatever. That one, throw it up. Y'all remember Throw It Up? Fire song, fire beat. Shit was fire. Or Cake. Like I said, in those songs, that alone is just the marketing. She can sell hair, lashes, makeup, and that's what I'm saying. All the girls could do that. So it's easier to sell a girl than it is to sell a dude, because other than the fact that the dude raps, the dude can't sell much unless he's selling his clothes and pushing his clothes for real. What else can he sell other than raps? Clothes. He could sell like maybe like companies that he's starting, like businesses like liquor and shit like that, and cigars. But it's easier to sell a woman because a woman can sell all that too, and ninjas will buy it. Here we go.
All of a sudden, let's make it a group. Let's sign the whole group. Let's make it a group. No, bitch. I ain't never agreed to that shit, bitch. Fuck, I look like carrying a bunch of niggas. Like,
You need to leave.
Well, that's how she feel. Hey, man, shout out to her. She entitled to an opinion, okay? We all is. We entitled to an opinion. Even me, guys. Everything I say may or may not be factual. None of this is real, my personal opinion. It's the internet. But, yeah, bro, it's like I said, bro. Gentlemen, understand women run the world, whether or not you realize it. Like I said, a lot of you ninjas watch some of these podcasts because they got women on there. You feel me? Y'all want to see the girls. Like even me, I don't really care about what Karabu got to say. Kira, I don't care about what she got to say. She a pretty face, so I'm gonna let her talk because I just want to look at her face and be like, yeah, baby, whatever you said, baby, it goes. And that's probably what Lil Yachty was doing. All right, man, a couple more things. We got let me see. Let me give y'all some motivation real quick. It's so much I wanted to cover today. Damn. All right, quick motivation. Will Smith, you don't get anything in life without discipline. Let's hear it. So when y'all see me on here every goddamn day, ninjas, because I'm trying to get to this paper. I'm trying to be a billionaire, ninja. Listen to this.
You don't get anything without discipline.
Yes, sir.
And hard work.
Yes, sir.
You can't make a life if you're not willing to sacrifice and you're not willing to suffer and work for your dreams.
Yes, sir.
When things get hard, you have to be willing to suffer to change the circumstances. Nobody gets an easy ride. You don't get anything.
Shout out to Willie. Y'all gotta keep pushing. Hold up, y'all. 2.5 seconds. I gotta check something real quick. Let me see. All right, we're good. I had to make sure we was good, and we are good. Hold on. Let me pull myself back up. My bad. I had to see something, okay? But yeah, man, keep pushing, guys. Keep pushing. The shit not easy. We all trying. Like I said, we all trying. All right, so let me see. We have Chris Blake Griffith, and we discussed this before. Chris Blake Griffith bringing up more alleged receipts of Stephon Diggs telling him to come get his ass busted.
You need to leave.
And he don't mean like in football. What he meant was in terms of fornication, Ninja.
What the
Yep.
hell?
Yep.
Oh my God, no way.
Now, like I said, shout out to JT, shout out to Cardi B. So this is an ongoing feud between them right now. They're beefing with each other. They're trying to figure out whose man is more homosexual or gayer, if you will. Shout out to the alphabet boys and girls and the LGBTQIA+. So in this situation specifically, like I said, everything is alleged, and everything that you see is allegedly and for entertainment purposes and social media commentary only. The reason why I say that is because Cardi B has already sued Tasha K. And I think Tasha K, shout out to Tasha K too, by the way. Excuse me. Cardi B has already sued Tasha K. And at this point, I'm of the opinion that Tasha K is not going to stop until Cardi B owns her life. But Chris Blac supposedly brought alleged receipts of Stephon Diggs telling him to come get his booty busted, Ninja. Listen to this tomfoolery. Here we go.
What about these text messages here that you got? It looks like, I gotta say allegedly because I wasn't there, but like he's saying in text that you provided, come get this ass bust.
Oh, and quick disclaimer. So we discussed this already, right? So basically, when this first happened, like it's only blowing up now because of Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. and who she is and how her relationship is with Cardi B. You know, they always beefing and all the lawsuits and shit. But I discussed this when it first came out. You know, I'm not a big known content creator like that. I'm starting to get a little traction. But I discussed this when it first came out. So it first popped up on Twitter or some shit. And when it first popped up, nobody seen it. And I was like, yeah, I feel like they trolling. So now it's starting to blow up because she brought it back. You know, she brought the rumor back. But always remember, you heard it here first on the Black Pill, people. I said it first. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what to believe about all that because he got a bunch of kids already, or he got a bunch of women that's entertaining him. You know, a lot of women on the internet say that if a guy has multiple women or multiple girls that he sleeps with, you know, they say he's gay because he can't keep a woman or he's not satisfied by one woman. And I'm always just like,
But what the hell, boy?
I don't know what to believe because it's like, it doesn't make sense that a man, I don't know. Anyways, here we go.
He's spinning it as if it was in regard to that of a basketball game. But even if you do subscribe to that mindset, me coming to this weekend of basketball festivities was the same time he tried me.
You're saying that this is from Stephon Diggs. This is a text message from Stephon Diggs.
It's a DM.
Now, back in the day, and I have to say my piece. Shout out to Tasha. I got to say my piece. Back in the day, shout out to the crib. I'm from Miami. Shout out to the 305 till we in the casket, you dig? So we used to say you could get your ass bust like in a video game or get your ass bust in like, you know, a ball game or whatever. We would say scudded. We would say busted. Like we would say that. So I don't know if this ninja trolling or what, but at the same time, he did come out and say, and we showed y'all, like I said, y'all can go find the previous clips of what was said. But, you know, like I said, I don't know if he was being homosexual. He did say right here that this was the same weekend that he tried to do the homosexual stuff allegedly. Because like I said, it's the same ninja who recently is going to drop a baby or very soon will be dropping a baby with Cardi B and just recently dropped another baby with another woman. And I think another baby with another woman who's now suing him for paternity or whatever the case may have you. So I don't know. Ladies, gentlemen, let us know what you think in the comment section. Here we go.
The DM. And it says, like, don't trust these niggas. They out you. Can't say too much around them. Can't do too much around them. Be the one, no cap, LMFAO. And then you said, love you for that, champ, 100%. I just sat and listened while their girl talk.
Correct.
Now, like I said, if this is the case and you're not a homosexual, why are you even entertaining it? Huh?
What the hell, boy?
Why are you entertaining it? Why is you entertaining it? Okay, because look, bro, I've had homosexual people try and reach out to me. And I told them straight like that, hey, I'm straight as an arrow. And they told me my bad for disrespecting you. And it was all good. Yeah, it was all good. So I'm like, why are you entertaining it? Is the weird part to me. So that ninja said whatever he said about keeping it a secret or whatever. And you talking about, I love you for that, bro. I need to get the sound that says hot gay, but here we go.
So who was he talking about?
Look, and then look at you laughing. Look at you laughing.
Odell.
You talking about Odell? Okay.
Rockefeller Records co-founder Damon Dash has filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Hold on.
What about these text messages here that you got? It looks like, I gotta say allegedly because I wasn't there, but like he's saying in text that you provided, come get this ass bust.
He's spinning it as if it was in regard to that of a basketball game. But even if you do subscribe to that mindset, me coming to this weekend of basketball festivities was the same time he tried me.
You're saying that this is from Stephon Diggs. This is a text message from Stephon Diggs.
It's a DM.
It's a DM. And it says, like, don't trust these niggas. They out you. Can't say too much around them. Can't do too much around them. Be the one, no cap, LMFAO. And then you said, love you for that, champ, 100%. I just sat and listened while their girl talked.
What the hell? Oh my God. No way.
Here we go.
Correct.
So who was he talking about?
Odell.
He was talking about Odell. Okay.
Rockefeller.
All right. Yeah. So we'll keep y'all updated on that. I don't know what to believe. Shout out to Bacardi. It's tough, bro, because, you know, word on the internet streets, and I didn't say this, the internet streets did. Word on the internet streets is that supposedly women like the gay people, like they like to be around their gay friends. But word on the internet streets is some of these women are engaging in fornication with the gay ninjas.
What the hell? Oh my God. No way.
So the same idea, like I said, I have people that I know that are homosexual that are cool. You know, the ladies, the dudes, they cool people, like they normal. Like there's levels to that shit, right? So they're normal. So I've had dudes tell me, or I've had the lesbian women tell me, like they like to, like the studs, like their goal is to corrupt, you know, a straight person. Yeah. So listen to this, people. So their goal is to corrupt a straight person. You know, people like to tell me stuff, so they put me on game. So their goal is to corrupt a straight person, right? So I'm just like, does that really, I mean, man, look, the game is sold and not told, man. Y'all niggas gotta donate. Y'all want me to expose everything. Let's continue. Anyways, watch this segue. We got Lil Uzi. Shout out to JT. We got Lil Uzi linking up with A Boogie the hoodie. A Boogie with the hoodie. Shout out to A Boogie. Look at this ninja right here. And I'm pretty sure you guys can guess which one is Lil Uzi. If you can't really see it too well, take a guess though. You already know which one is Lil Uzi. So, like I said, JT and Cardi B are having a gayathon, trying to figure out whose man is more gayer than the other one. And I mean, like I said, I'm just trolling. Don't send the Goonies after me. Lil Uzi, don't pull up to me, try to beat me up like you did the other ninja. I forget his name when you did that. I think it was Rich the Kid. Shout out to Rich the Kid. I don't remember who it was, but I remember Uzi pulled up on somebody. You know, that ninja from Philly. They dangerous out there. Shout out to Philly. But yeah. I don't know what to believe, man. All I know is these ninjas out here, I don't know what's going on. Shout out to Playboy Cardi. Did y'all niggas see Playboy Cardi sucking that lollipop ninja? I mean, it is what it is at this point. And all them niggas got their nails painted. So, hey, nothing wrong with pink hair, I guess. If you wear pink, they say you're more of a man, right? You're more of a man. All right, man. Last few before we get to the main event. I know today's show is a bit longer. I had a lot to show you guys. First things first, we got Krishan Rock. Shout out to the Rocktards. We have Krishan Rock on camera being rough with Junior.
What the hell? Oh my God. No way.
Let's take a look and see what happened here. Here we go. Oh my God, copyrights. All right, so I'm not trying to get a copyright on that, so I'm gonna just filibuster right here. So okay, you see Junior, that's Junior with his legs up. If you guys can see it, zoom in. If you can't, my bad if you can't. Yeah, so I'm confused. Like, can Junior walk? Because they were saying that he couldn't walk. And shout out to the kids, man. Shout out to the kids. You know, when I say that, I'm not throwing shade. And I guess they were just referring to that situation right there where he picked her up. Now, was she being rough for her with him? I wouldn't necessarily know. I feel like everybody pick up their kids and stuff a certain way, so I'm not sure. So I guess they're referring to how she just picked him up. I mean, I don't know, ladies. Shout out to the women who are pregnant. Shout out to the women with kids. Okay, shout out to you. Y'all let us know what y'all think. But we also have Krishan and Krishan Jr. on live. And shout out to Blueface, because I'm gonna show you guys Blueface. Blueface had to pull up from the pen to let us know what it is. Shout out to Blue. Here we go. We got Krishan and Krishan Jr. on live. Let's get it.
Hey y'all, I'm here at LA. Number and continue to look back on the video. You better look.
Well, they're doing their little check-in. That is gonna come here. We're gonna go live. We have Krishan on the line, guys. They've been asking for you the whole time. Whenever I go live, where's Krishan? Where's Krishan? Where's Krishan? I swear to God. I don't know what she done. These people, they're harassing me.
Thank you. I'm about to do my baby hands.
I know.
And real quick, I'm a filibuster. Why the sound like that, Ninja? I mean, they got some bad sound. I guess it was their camera. Here we go.
First choose which one is the best on her. She likes sewing for some reason. I mean, I like sewing, so.
Ninja sound like a robot.
I got a flip over. I usually go to Moya, but this is when I was in Baltimore.
Shout out to Baltimore.
A shop in Baltimore.
Shit.
Years like.
Y'all like 4 more cities on the way. Maybe so happy today.
And shout out to the kids, man. We always, regardless of what happened and whatever she did, whatever she may or may not did to her child, and we don't condone bullying or violence, people. All right, let's just say that. Shout out to the kids, for real. Shout out to the kids, man, okay? Shout out to the kids. Kids are precious no matter what may transpire. Kids are always precious. They will continue to be precious. Let's get it.
Come on, baby. Come on, guys. We're about to try in a few weeks. We want you guys to rate them from 0 to 10. You're going to decide which way Krishan is going to do today.
I wonder what's going to happen when Blueface come out. Anyway, shout out to Blueface, man. Hold on. Where he at? Hold up. Blueface, baby. Yeah, we got some ninja in the penitentiary recording Blueface and saying, who said Blueface was on a 50-50? Shout out to the street ninjas and the gangbangers and the drug dealers and all that kind of stuff and the jailbirds. What that mean, ninja?
But what the hell, boy?
What does that even mean? I have no clue what that means. Here we go.
So the game, man. Hot nigga, face up in this bitch.
Oh my God. Schoolyard. And that's his nickname. Somebody, shout out to all the rock stars and everybody that's fans of Blueface. They told me Schoolyard is his nickname.
Hey man, hot nigga, face up in this bitch.
And like I said, gentlemen, always remember this. Shout out to Blue. Like I said, I say this with the utmost respect. But Blueface, baby, yeah, that ninja went from a college quarterback, right? From a college quarterback to a gangbanger to a rapper to a jailbird. Hey man, the rap game undefeated, ninja. Okay? I'm trying to tell y'all boys, the rap game undefeated. Always be cautious of where you're at and what you're doing. It's times when I was sticking and moving back in the day, I had to catch myself. And one day look up and say, what the fuck? Is this what I'm finna do for the rest of my life? And I had to really look myself in the mirror and be like this, ninja.
But what the hell, boy?
And laugh to myself. Everybody like, why you laughing? Why you laughing? And I'm like, nothing. And in my head, I'm like, bro, I just peep game. I'm moving the wrong way, bro. Quarterback, college quarterback to gangbanger to rapper to jailbird. Goddamn.
So the game, man. Hot nigga, face up in this bitch.
And like I said, when Schoolyard come out, hey, it's finna be a problem, ninja. It's finna be a problem, ninja. That ninja about to make buku amounts of money, stupid amounts of money. Shout out to him. Hopefully he earned it. Hopefully he learned a lot while he was in the penitentiary. All right, let's see. Is there anything else I want to show y'all before we at the main event? I think we're at the main event. We are. And we got one more, man. Last one. My bad, y'all. Last one. I had a lot to discuss today. We got YFN Lucci. Shout out to Lucci. We got YFN Lucci telling the story of what happened the day that changed his life when he was involved in a shooting that left his friends, of course, deceased, and denies the narrative that he threw his friend's body out of the Maybach. Yep.
You need to leave.
All right, so basically, is this thing on? All right, yeah, this thing is on. Let's see. So basically, Lucci says he wasn't able to save his friend and we just laid him down. We pulled off, but it wasn't like, damn, we left him, we threw him out the car. He continues, we ain't throw him out no damn car. I'm gonna let Lucci say it himself, man. Hey, man, like I said, gentlemen, if you want to play ghetto games, street games, you want to be a part of this lifestyle, if this entices you, hey, man, I'll send you a salute because, I mean, you know, it's over for you, bro. Either jail, dead, or worse. Here we go.
December 10th.
And shout out to Wallow and shout out $1 million worth of game for the footage. Here we go.
2020, what comes in your mind?
Shit, the day that changed my life, basically. You know, a lot of people been talking about, you know, how I like threw my partner out of the car and shit. But it was never that. You know what I'm saying? Like at the time, you know, first off, 90% of the world, they ain't never even been shot at. They ain't never witnessed nobody dying. So all this going on at one time, I look back, my partner, he bleeding out. So we get out the car, we trying to pick him up. But like, you see, as you know, I was little as fuck then.
Yeah, you was small.
Yeah, I was little as fuck. He was about my size, a little bigger. So we trying to put him back in the car. And, you know, like, he heavy, it's dead weight, you feel me? And we don't know if these niggas finna keep shooting at us. We don't know what's going on. We don't know police over here. We don't know. We just scrambling, you feel me?
Hey, bro. Shout out to you gangbangers. Gentlemen. Adams, pull up to the front of the club, please form a circle, ninja. Do you want to be in this position? Huh? Does this entice you? Does this make you get a mental hard on, if you will? Do you mentally masturbate to this kind of bullshit? That shit fucked his head up. And you can hear it by the way he speak. And that's probably why people like the pain in his music. And I mean, that's cool and all. Yeah, it's a gift and a blessing. Cause like I said, that shit probably still haunts him to this day. Regardless, let's continue.
Mind racing, heart racing, adrenaline just pumping. So we just lay him down. Like
December 10th.
Hold up.
We pulled out, but it wasn't like down. We left out, but we throw him out the car. We ain't throw him out no damn car. We just couldn't help him.
Cold game, people.
Was you high?
Hell yeah.
9 out of 10, hell yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of drugs. At that time, what type of drugs were you using?
Lean, weed, perks.
What was running through your mind because they shooting at you? You're thinking about the police. You're thinking about getting shot. Your homeboy got shot. What was going through your mind? Because I don't think you understand. This is not no regular stuff that regular people go through.
Nah, for sure.
So you know, they never can imagine being in an environment where this has happened. I'm talking about the everyday person. So
you know, we got to deal. We dealing with fear. We dealing with emotion because we saying, "Ah, man, like he right here bleeding out." We crying. You know.
Survival instinct is what came in, okay, people? Survival instinct came in, and when survival instinct came in, them niggas just started sticking and moving. Sometimes you do what you do, and you don't know why you do what you do, but then you look back in time and you deal with the trauma later. Here we go.
We worrying about going to jail. We worrying about a lot of shit. We got sticks and shit in the car with us, so we don't know what to do. You gotta think, we still young, you feel me? We never been through that shit, and we pulled out, but it wasn't like that situation. So we just going, you feel me? And that's just how it happened, you know. I send my condolences to his family, you know. His sister be reaching out, she cool, we still be talking, you know.
Well, shout out to him for at least reaching out to the family. Hopefully he take care of his sister and all that. Yeah, bro, sad situation, people.
Yeah, for her whenever she need me, so.
There you go.
It's just life, and that's some shit that we went through, and I can't change it, but paint the narrative that I threw my partner out of the car, that ain't it. It wasn't that situation.
Look, bro. Moral of the story, right? Moral of the story. At the end of the day, if you ain't been in that situation, you can't really say what you would or wouldn't do, okay? Besides the point, let us know what you think in the comment section, people. We are finally at the main event. We made it, Ninja. Hold up. We made it. Hold on. We made it. 4, 3, 2. We made it, people. My bad, y'all. We made it. We finally made it. Shout out to Mariah, the scientist.
Daddy, am I your baby?
Yeah, we made it, Ninja. All right, man. Y'all ninjas, let us know what you think in the comment section, man. What was the question in the chat? Hold on. Let me pull it up. First off, let me pull myself up. Where we at? We in here, baby. You know what it is, baby. You know what it is. All right, where the chat box at? Let me see. Chat box, here we go. Let me interact. All right, so the question was, chat, should a rapper's sexuality matter? Vote and tell us what you think in the comment section. I can't see what y'all voted for, but I'll look at it later. Shout out to everybody that voted and shout out to everybody that hit the like button. I appreciate you. We at the main event. So I said Lil Wayne. I was finna say Lil Wayne, my bad. Shout out to Weezy. Shout out to Weezy, baby. Weezy F, baby. And the F is for whatever, okay? The F is for family. The F is for LGBTQIA. Well, there is no F in the alphabet community, but the F is for whatever you want it to be, okay? The F is for love yourself first, Ninja. I don't know, Ninja, okay? So the question everybody's had, right? The question everybody's asking is whether Young Thug is a homosexual, bisexual, whatever the case may have you. Where do we start? First things first, we'll start here. Shout out to Young Thug. He said Atlanta's back on top after the social media tried to label the city Atlanta, Ratlanta, amid the snitching allegations. Let's get it.
Atlanta back on top. Man, everything we do is for Atlanta, man. You understand me? For that town, man. Atlanta's back on top, man.
And let me say this too. I gotta say this too. Hey man, you know I'm in the A with it, but everything I do is for the crib. Shout out to the crib. Shout out, hey man, C4. If you know, Tom in the casket, you did. So when y'all see me go up. Now I got a small circle, so shout out to the people back at the crib that I fuck with. Y'all know who y'all is. If I fuck with you, it's all good. Every time we speak, everybody doing what they do. But when y'all see me rise up, I do it for the crib. Okay, I do it for the crib. Always remember that. All right.
RFP all the fallen soldiers, man. Everybody that made it out of these situations in Atlanta, man. Good to see you. Back on top. This is for the culture, the music. I heard something you said recently. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying, bro.
Right now. Yeah, man, we cultural, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do is for this town, kid.
Yeah, man. I mean, he dripped out. Shout out to Thugger for being dripped out. So like I said, everybody wants to know Young Thug's sexuality. And real quick, first we have YSL Woody voicing his objection on Lucci. So we just discussed Lucci. So Lucci and Thug did a song, and that's why I brought that footage up, right? That's why I brought that footage up. But we have YSL Woody disliking the fact that Lucci and Thug did the song together. And I guess they wanted the beef to keep going, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. Let's hear what Woody had to say. Shout out to Lil Woody, YSL Woody. Here we go.
Kids gonna think this cool. Yo, kids, ain't no whoop they do. Ain't no whoop they do to this. Ain't no whoop they do to this. This I don't. But they just show y'all niggas ain't really want beef anyway. Niggas always wanted to be cool. Straight up.
I mean, that's why I be confused, bro.
But what the hell, boy?
What's the problem with just being cool? Why do we have to beef every time? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm down for a beef. I'm down for a beef or two. Big pause, cause that sounded homo. Shout out to the homos. Today's your day. But yeah, I mean, why do we have to beef?
Niggas doing songs together. These niggas always wanted to be friends, man. Straight up. That's how I feel.
So what?
All that playing, boy. You got people, family that's hurting. I don't care. You got family that's hurting. Man, we can't be friends. We can't be.
Now, I understand that sentiment. Like I said, if somebody was to do harm to me or mine's Ninja, I can't say what I want to say, but hey, I understand. I understand that part. Here we go.
Friends? Straight up. We can't be friends, bro. It's over with, you know what I mean? I mean, then y'all niggas on the sun talking like y'all out here putting in work. Y'all niggas ain't putting no work. Y'all niggas ain't doing that but put lighter fluid to a fire. Y'all niggas in the studio rapping about shit, psyching nigga minds out. Got niggas out here crashing out just for y'all niggas to come back and be cool. Man, please. Your kids gonna think this.
And like I said, shout out to Lil Woody, YSL Woody. I keep calling him Lil Woody. Shout out to YSL Woody. Yeah, my whole opinion on that, like I said, when it comes to grown men doing stuff, grown men, at the end of the day, you're able to think for yourself. So if you choose to act on certain actions because another person tells you to, that's of your own accord. That's just my humble opinion. And like I said, I ain't gang banging. Shout out to the street ninjas. Shout out to all well, never mind. Shout out to the people that I'm aware of who are street ninjas out here in these streets. It is what it is, ninja. I stand behind what I say. Let's continue.
Man, simple. But I know one thing, bro. These niggas be pretending to be like they from the streets, but they out here be doing all that goof ass shit, right?
I feel like the whole thing is goofy. Besides the point, hey man, let us know what you think in the comment section. Shout out to Atlanta. Here we go.
And let me tell you something, man. Y'all start idolizing these niggas, man. These niggas ain't been through that for real, bro. These niggas pretending. Niggas been out here beefing and going to war all these years. It's okay to squash beef and move on. But nigga, let me tell you what we ain't finna do, nigga. We ain't finna eat. We ain't finna eat together, nigga. Nah, nigga. Not if y'all did something to my people. We can squash it. Just because, you know what I mean, what's done is done. You can't take back. But we ain't eating together, nigga.
Now, like I said, even though what they say, right message, wrong messenger. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Woody. I don't want to say I agree with the ninja, but sometimes I understand where that ninja coming from, bro. Yeah, I get it. It's like if somebody, to break it down, it's like the way I see it. If somebody was to kidnap one of my family members and slice and dice them and leave a mark on them that will forever remind them of the trauma that they caused that person. Yeah, we can't eat together. You feel me? I can't even forgive you. But that's just me, though. And I tell you guys all the time, right? I don't want you guys to have my sentiment, right? Because I'm not perfect. I don't speak from my high horse. I speak from being in a dark place mentally and coming out of it. But I understand that whole aspect because I was in that dark place mentally. So, yeah, if you was to scar one of mine, like my people that I consider family, like, I'm of the opinion, I'm not going to say all the time, but the code of Hammurabi, an eye for an eye. So you would have to be scarred the exact same way for me to even think we cool. You feel me? But I mean, I don't put that out there because I'm a softie, okay? I don't put that out there. But I understand where Woody's coming from. Let's continue.
The moment niggas start eating together, nigga, that ain't how they go. These niggas be pretending, my nigga. Straight up, bro. Like, we can squash this beef. You go your way, get your money. We go our way and get our money.
That part.
But what we ain't finna do, my nigga, we ain't finna do music together.
That part.
Yeah, man. I'm going ahead and speak now. Too much don't happen. You feel what I'm saying? This shit fake. These niggas fake. You feel what I'm saying? Like, real talk.
That part.
Straight up, bro.
And I mean, look, and then, I mean, y'all gotta just peep game, bro. When it comes to the music industry, and that's why y'all see me moving like this now, the music industry shiesty. Everybody shiesty. Look, I'm gonna bring some real game to y'all. Like, look, y'all seen Young Thug's page, his his tape, right? You seen his tape, you seen the cover. And I'm just an artist, so this is me using my artistry. Do y'all notice how Young Thug is lighter in the cover? Right? And this is just my opinion. This is what I'm assuming. I'm assuming if they're slime and they're snakes, right? It's all snakes, it's snaky and shit. Word to Pooh Shiesty. You know, he had to snake his way to the top. He said it in the song. But yeah, if they're all snakes, then the snake right here just shed his skin. You feel me? That's why. And like, that's just me using my artistry. I could be completely wrong, but I'm assuming that's why Young Thug is lighter in this picture, because the snake shed his skin. So when he shed his skin, if you look at him closely, when you look at the picture, he even has blue eyes and all this weird shit, like a snake who shed his skin. So even him covering his ears and shit, when he's covering his ears, he's not listening to what anybody got to say. So yeah, like I said, I mean, that's how I look at the artistry, but the music industry full of snakes, bro. It is what it is. My bad if y'all see these fruit flies. Fucking fruit. I gotta throw away the old fruit. But yeah, the music industry full of snakes. No hate to these people. It's just real snaky because the way it's the way trends go. Until you the trend, until you're a wave, you know, people not gonna fuck with you once you're the wave. They'll fuck with you until you're not the wave. Then they'll distance themselves. And like I said, it's a repeating cycle, right? A repeating cycle. Let's continue. So yeah, like I said, people want to know Thugger sexuality. So Thugger. He went on a podcast and shared how he feels. And before we get there, we have Mariah the scientist telling the story of how her and Thug met. Shout out to Mariah.
Daddy, am I your baby?
Shout out to Mariah. Here we go.
Did you guys end up meeting?
He DM'd me.
Okay.
And he said something like, no, actually, when I look back on it, I messaged him a long time ago and said happy birthday. But he didn't see that. That's like years ago. And then he messaged me again after that and said something like, asked me was I signed. So I honestly, in my opinion, I thought he was like trying to do some business. I mean, maybe that was like naive. But that's what I thought. So, and then eventually I made a song that I wanted him on. And then I was like, hey, I got this song. I want you to get on it. He was like, okay. And he never said, send me he said send it to me, but he said, when you get back to Atlanta, pull up on me. And that was the end.
And that was then he pulled up on you. And then he said, pull up on me.
He said, pull up on me.
And then you met Jeffrey and not Young Thug.
And he was just like tall, and he was just like, he stood on the other side of the room, very calm. It wasn't like, you know, aggressive energy. But then when we did talk that day, he was like, I know that you want a song from me. This is way bigger than a song though, cause I want you.
Oh,
and I was like,
okay, thug.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's how I go, you know, with a lot of these women. It's just so weird because the women artists that do engage in the act, like shout out to Cara, we was just Caribou. We was just talking about this. So that's the whole thing that probably happened with Yachty, allegedly. I don't know if they fornicated or whatever, but I'm saying, and then now look, she pissed off and shit, but she know that Ninja wanted her, and she probably, I mean, let me mind my business, okay? Let me mind my business. Here we go.
Hey, thug.
oh my God.
Oh,
shout out to Thug.
Yeah.
Yeah, step to
When
her.
you seen him, were you initially attracted to him? I was shocked.
Wait, what was your
taken
answer
aback.
when he asked you?
He asked me what?
Yeah, he
That
said, "I
ain't
want
no
you."
question. That ain't no. That's not a question. That's a statement.
Hey, I'm gonna be the one to say it. Miss Mariah, you didn't answer the question. Were you initially attracted to him? Here we go.
That is a statement, and I like that. But
Okay.
I feel like he was just like so. I don't like saying intimidated. It wasn't that, but it was like he was just like tall, and he has like a really like strong presence without really saying anything. So I kind of was just like I was nervous. He made me nervous, and
He's
I don't
a
be
Leo
like that.
too, right?
He is a Leo.
Yeah.
He is.
I salute to that.
Shout out to the Leos.
Yeah,
Shout out to Leo.
Now, what
Did you guys in?
All right, so I mean, she didn't answer the question. I mean, we'll start there, but besides the point, I guess she was with him because she liked, you know, what he had to offer, and that's just how the game goes, gentlemen. We got to get to a point where we're okay with women just liking us for what we have to offer. Yeah, I said it, Ninja. I said it. It's okay, guys. The world will keep spinning. A lot of times, even like I'm saying, like to the ugly ninjas, I'm not the best looking ninja, but I'm saying, if a girl with you and she don't like you for your looks, ninja, it is what it is, ninja. So anyways, like I said, we had Thug pull up to a couple interviews. You know, he's doing his press release for his album he just dropped. I showed y'all the picture, and shout out to Thug for dropping his album. I've been missing all these drops, guys. Like I said, we're gonna start doing the Black Pill. We're gonna start not the Black Pill, the Blacklist. So I did the Blacklist before. If you go on my page, you can find it. I stopped. I can't remember the last one we did. We either did Lil Durk or we did I remember Nav. Shout out to Nav. Nav had this song You and I. That shit was fire. But yeah, I remember the last one was Lil Durk or Nav or whatever. But we're gonna bring back the Blacklist. I'm gonna make a page for you. Y'all gotta go find that page. Like I said, later I'm gonna be on the gaming stream, Black Adam Gaming. Y'all know what it is. If y'all wanna fuck with me on there, if y'all like video games and shit. I had to just separate everything so I could start building up the Black Pill podcast. Cause at first my streams wasn't doing the numbers. Then I realized I had too many things I'm doing on one page. I gotta separate it. So yeah, the Blacklist. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing the music reviews again, but I've been missing all these albums. My bad, y'all. I apologize. But yeah, we got Young Thug right here revealing to the Pivot podcast that Drake, 21 Savage, and Lil Baby never turned their backs on him during the leaked phone calls. And like I said, when it comes down to his sexuality, everybody's wondering because he was gossiping like a woman does. Shout out to the ladies. Ladies, I mean no disrespect when I say that. And we're about to show you after that what he said when it came to his sexuality. Let us know what you think in the comment section and hit the like button. Here we go.
As Thug, me just being a regular civilian, I just look at it like horny, like, damn, bro, it's just lame. It's just lame. I done had them conversations with them too, but it's just like, man, bro, you still on the phone with a bitch just talking, like, you know what I'm saying? You just talking about shit, but it's just like, I just want people to know, like, it's just random. Like, we just having random conversations. Some conversations I felt a certain type of way, like I was talking about certain shit was going on with Lil Baby, but it was just like, shit, I love this nigga to death. This is my little brother, bro. Like, I love Lil Bro. So I of course I'm gonna feel a certain type of way if I don't feel like he getting the proper treatment he's supposed to get, cause he a real nigga, he solid. For sure, real deal. Like solid, most real nigga. Him, like Savage, like them type people, like Drake, they like the realest people I ever met.
So on that, who are the people during this that you left jail and you said, okay, those people are down for me? Like, who are the individuals that we know that you could say they showed themselves to you as a true loyal friend during that time?
During the jail time or just like from jail up to now?
Yeah.
Savage, Lil Baby, Drake. The jail phones, all that shit came out, Drake text me. Bruh, nigga, I love you. Fuck him. Drop that music, bro. Let your music talk.
Hey man, I mean, gentlemen, shout out to the independent artists and ladies as well. take that sentiment. Even me, I be in my head about the music. Like, will people like it? Fuck them, bro. Drop the music. Drop the music. You only got one life to live. You're gonna die anyways. You may as well drop that shit. So right here, we have Young Thug saying he can't recreate a So Much Fun moment anymore because the rap community is divided by beefs, which he played a part in. And like I said, after that, we're going to show you back the Pivot podcast where Young Thug addresses his sexuality finally. Here we go. Hold up.
And be a certain way. I think it's just got to be authentic. It got to just be bare. And I think that people going to gravitate to it and they're going to understand it. You know what I'm saying? Because they done seen this So Much Fun me. But it was like everybody. So I was just like happy as a motherfucker. Like I had my family, I had my girl, I had my kids, my friends, all my rap buddies. Like it was just lit, like we lit. Everybody was friends. Now everybody in the rap community beefing with each other. It's just total, everything is just different.
And what it comes down to, I'm going to say it, I'll be the elephant in the room. The problem is you don't want to make up with Gunna. Hold on. Y'all said it, bro. Let that shit go and make up with Gunna, and after that, everything will go back to normal. But y'all niggas so stuck on trying to be street ninjas and prove no snitching. But everybody already told, because you said it in the songs and then you said it in the interviews. Everybody told, so you may as well squash it with Gunna, and that's why Gunna's minding his business and making his paper and lost weight and did what he had to do. And then, you know, you stuck trying to prove that you're still a street ninja. And I say this with the utmost respect. Shout out to Young Thug. You feel me? I listen to you coming up. But I'm saying, bro, it's like, come on, bro. At what point do y'all grow up as men and be like, hey, we gotta put shit to the side? You already squashed it with Lucci. Makes sense, don't it? You squashed it with Lucci, you squashed it with Gunna. I already know you're the ninja snitch. All right, ninja. So, I mean, if you squashed it with Lucci, you squashed it with Gunna. Now, I know Lucci's a real ninja, street ninja. Shout out to, what's the girl you used to be with? Shout out to Lil Wayne's daughter. Shout out to Lil Wayne's daughter. Reginae. Shout out to Reginae, but I'm saying, here we go.
Yeah, I can't even have that type of fun no more because, like, a lot of the rap niggas that show friends, a lot of them beefing with each other. I'm on the phone most of the days trying to make these niggas stop beefing. You know what I'm saying? That shit in the world, I never know, but most of my time be trying to reunite niggas that don't even supposed to.
I call cap. I don't believe
be divided. Like, it's crazy, but I don't think.
And ninjas in the comments saying it's Metro Boomin that destroyed the rap game too. All you ninjas destroyed the rap game, bro.
It be that fun like that no more because I just don't got the people that made me comfortable.
Like I said, all of y'all destroyed the rap game, but I digress. So yeah, like I said, we got Young Thug finally addressing his sexuality. Here we go. And like I said, this was the Pivot podcast. I put Hot 97, but Hot 97 wrote an article about it. But shout out to the Pivot podcast. So we have Young Thug finally addressing his rumors about his sexuality. He says, I'm straight, women ain't nothing going down with no men. What? He said, I'm straight, women. He said, I'm straight, women. Okay, he said, I'm straight, woman. Ain't nothing going down with no man. Yeah, that sounded interesting. Here we go.
Looking up, that's how I know you had 6x4. Because I looked you up knowing you coming in, and they was talking about your sexuality. And I'm like, bro, he has 6 kids by 4 women. Like, he's a heterosexual. Is that 100%? Like, I assumed it that you're a heterosexual.
Yeah. You know, I don't got no problem with G. You know what I'm saying? With the community, I don't got no problem with the community, man.
LGBTQ and all.
This ninja said JT and this ninja. At this point, everybody know the letters of the alphabet community. Shout out to the gay peoples. Like, y'all trolling, ninja. That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked in the chat, bro. In the chat, I was like, bro, because I feel like you ninjas be trying to play tough so hard, bro. Y'all try to play tough so hard. Y'all don't know the name. Everybody know the name. That shit was plastered everywhere. We all know the name now. At least if you're on the internet or if you know what's going on in the world.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with all them with the alphabets at all.
The alphabets. Shout out to the alphabets.
I don't want, man, listen. Ain't nothing going on with no man.
But when I heard him talking about it, I'm like,
boy, what the hell, boy?
All right, so he said, I'm straight woman. Ain't nothing going on with no man. Here we go.
No, thug.
Man, you know, that's why I said, like, your mind be so far gone, you had to dumb it down. Like, I've been had like black painted nails, like rock star. I've been painting my nails. I've been wearing dresses. I've been just doing like the pop star, the 2050. I've been doing the 3000. I've been doing the.
So what he's saying is, I'm ahead of my time. Okay. He's saying I'm ahead of my time. He's saying I'm ahead of my time. I'm in the year 2050. I'm in the year 3000, and that's how they supposed to be dressing. Okay.
Far away. It's just like I just had to stop doing it. I just had to dumb it down. Cause it's just like the world ain't on it. The world couldn't catch on to it. Like,
you feel like you allowed, cause you seem to be very, very solid and also strong in what you believe and what you think and what you love and what you enjoy. So you're saying that you actually changed some of those things, whether it was the dresses. By the way, that's one of my favorite albums when you had the dress on front of it. So I don't care what the hell you had on. You was
Stop glazing this ninja, man. Why the ninja had a dress, ninja? What the hell? You glazing the ninja why he had a dress.
Oh my God, no way.
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. What was the song on there? Wyclef? That song was fire. Don't get me wrong. I remember it. But now you talk like night. All right, let's continue.
Rapping your ass off. Yep. But just in the sense of, do you feel you allowed the world to change things that were authentically you in order to be more understood?
Yeah, overly.
Really?
Hell yeah. It's like I just passed it down to like Uzi Vert, Cardi, Playboy Cardi. I just passed it to them like, hey.
So this ninja said he passed it to Lil Uzi Vert and Playboy Cardi. Now we're gonna do some research and pull this up to show you. I mean, I've showed this multiple times. And shout out to Master Chef. Let me pull up the chat box. Master Chef said Ryan Clark been at them parties. Hey man. Oh, that's the ninja that was talking to football player. Hey, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Ninja talking about I don't care that you had a dress on. I personally don't care in the sense of, you know, I ain't finna put on no dress. But y'all ninjas be sitting there acting like it's normal. I understand that we be trying to push the bar as artists and shit, but ninja, that ain't normal, ninja. It's like, we not finna normalize ninjas putting on dress. As the ladies say, shout out to the women. Ladies, if you're in here, put a 1 in the chat. Shout out to ladies.
Hello.
As the ladies say, who gonna be the boys? As the ladies say, who gonna be the boys if ninjas wearing dresses and women are wearing dresses? Like, chill, ninja. I know we trying to push the bar and shit.
After 6 months, what?
Hold on. I know we trying to push the bar and shit, but come on, bro. So yeah, like I said, we've shown this before. I'll show it again. Hold on. We'll start with Playboy Cardi. He said he passed it to Playboy Cardi. So we gonna pull up Playboy Cardi. And we got your boy Cardi right here. This your boy. He said he passed it to Playboy Cardi. Hold on. Let me put the volume off. That ninja said he passed it to Playboy Cardi. And this what Playboy Cardi doing. Hold up. Look at this ninja. Playboy Cardi revealed his $50,000 iced out lollipop. But look at your boy right here. Look at your boy right here. Where's Uzi? Shout out to Uzi. Uzi gotta get this work too. And I used to love these ninjas coming up as a youngin'. I used to wake up to ninjas talking like me, and I used to jam to that. You know, die lit, R.I.P. I'ma go that. I'ma go thrash that. Sorry, gonna suck this. Yeah, I used to love all that because it was fire. But then these ninjas started doing weird stuff. Ninjas started acting like a girl, moving like a girl, mannerisms like a girl. Look at this ninja. Come on, bro. And then acting like he, you know, how them girls do when they got the lipstick on and all that shit. I can't get behind it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But I respect you as a person. Do what you got to do. And shout out to the gay people. I like the gay people that act normal. You feel me? Like, they just normalize. Like, they don't be weird. They don't be doing the weird shit. They be trolling and shit. They funny. Feel me? Crack jokes and shit. But look, when you doing all that weird shit, and then shout out to Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi gotta get this work too. Your boy Lil Uzi. Vogan. Look at your boy Lil Uzi. Yeah, it's your boy. Vogan. Shout out to Lil Uzi. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Shout out to Master Chief. Oh, I remember Master Chief from Halo. Yes, sir. From Halo, I remember the name. Shout out to you. I fuck with the name. But yeah, Master Chief said single moms and demasculinity. Hey, bro. You said it, not me, bro. Need I say more? But yeah, shout out to these ninjas. So, you know, Thug said he passed it to Uzi, and then he passed it to Playboy. So I guess these ninjas, the new ninjas that's gonna be acting, you know, the way they acting, a little bit feminine and shit. But besides the point, not my business, because ninjas gonna do what they do. I'm not here to save the men. The men are gonna have to do whatever they do. Iron sharpens iron, but a lot of times men are not monolithic in their thinking. I personally feel like a lot of people are monolithic in their thinking. Even though we have the hive mind, right? There's still the hive mind that exists socially, right? where the social norms, where what's acceptable and what's unacceptable. The reason why this is acceptable is because of hive mind. Besides the point though, like I said, I mean, I don't know what to think. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section, and shout out to everybody who watches on the playback. Let us know what you think.
I'm looking up, that's how I know you had 6x4. Cause I looked you up knowing you coming in, and they was talking about your sexuality. And I'm like, bro, he has 6 kids by 4 women. Like, he's a heterosexual. Is that 100%? Like, I just.
And shout out to the ladies. I've heard women say this on the net, right? So they say if you have a lot of women or if you have a lot of kids by multiple women, somehow, some way, you're homosexual. Now, I don't know what to believe when it comes to the internet, because that's some weird. I feel like that's some weird mental manipulation or mental gymnastics. But they say the idea is you're not satisfied by one woman, so the fact that you have to keep having more women makes you homosexual. I mean,
but what the hell? What the hell? Oh my God!
Hey, bro, say, homie. Hey, look, this is why I love women. Women are the most. Hey, some women are so meticulous in their thinking. People, come on, bro. The mental gymnastics to get there is astonishing. But ladies, at the same time, let us know what you think, because I'm trying to understand the psychology behind it, right? But yeah, so Young Thug has 6 kids. I did not know that. Let me go look it up to verify. Hold on. We're going to Google real quick. Let me look it up to verify. How many kids does Young Thug have? Let's see. Let me see. And shout out to Master Chief. Let me see what Master Chief said. Hold up. Where's chat box? Let me see what he said. He said, never heard that logic before. Yeah, that shit is insane, bro. Shout out to the ladies. Hey, ladies, if you're in here, put a 1 in the chat. Shout out to the ladies.
Hello.
That's why I love the women, because they could say some shit like that and believe it. I'll be like, bro, that shit is just, it's inspiring. But yeah, so Young Thug does have 6 children. He has 3 sons and 3 daughters. He became a father at 17 and has fathered children with 4 different women. Okay. All right, so Young Thug does have 6 kids. Okay. And 4 different baby mothers. Okay, that's a lot. And then I'm just wondering, is Mariah the Scientist one of them? Let me look that up real quick, because that's crazy. Shout out to Mariah.
Daddy, am I your baby?
Shout out to Mariah. Let me see. Does Young Thug have kids with Mariah the Scientist? No.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
So Young Thug does not have any children with Mariah the Scientist. Yo, these ninjas out here wilding, bro. I don't know what's up with these ninjas, but besides the point, because it's not my job to understand how they work. I'm my own person. I don't even understand how I work. Let me see. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So he ain't got no kids with Mariah? Shit. Like I said, man, y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. We're going to let it play through. After that, we're going to call it a day. I've been on here too long. I got to hop on my gaming streams later. Got to get off the computer before my eyes start burning. Here we go.
That's how I know you had 6x4. Cause I looked you up knowing you coming in, and they was talking about your sexuality. And I'm like, bro, he has 6 kids by 4 women. Like, he's a heterosexual. Is that 100%? Like, I assumed it that you're a heterosexual.
Yeah. You know, I don't got no problem with G. You know what I'm saying? With the community, I don't got no problem.
Ninja know he know the community, man. Like I said, no shade. Shout out to the Alphabet boys and girls in the Alphabet Brigade, the LGBTQIA+. Shout out to them niggas. Stop acting like you don't know them ninjas. Now I'm here to let you know. I'm not one of you ninjas. I just give credit where credit is due. Okay, I like ladies. If y'all go through my page, the reason why y'all see me post so many women on my page is because I love the motherfucking women. Okay, they're just so beautiful. You feel me? And shout out to Master Chief for the subscription. I appreciate you. But I love the women, bro. I love the women. That's why y'all see me post the girls so much. I'm posting the dudes more often now because they was telling me I'm only focused on the girls and shit like that. I can't, like I said, mental masturbation. I can't be stuck on the girls 25/8. So now I'm bringing the guys back in. But yeah. That ninja sitting there acting like he don't know the community. Ninja, everybody know the community, Ninja. Stop trolling, Ninja.
With the community, man.
LGBTQ and all that, yeah.
I ain't got no problem with all them with the alphabets at all.
Shout out to the alphabets.
I'm a straight woman. I don't want, man, listen.
Hey, shout
Ain't
out to
nothing going
ladies.
on with no man, man.
But when I heard him talking about it, I'm like, no, thug.
Man, you know, that's why I said, like, your mind be so far gone, you had to dumb it down. Like, I've been had like black painted nails, right, rock star. I've been painting my nails. I've been wearing dresses. I've been just doing like the pop star, the 2050. I've been doing the 3000. I've been doing the far, far, far away. It's just like I just had to stop doing it. I just had to dumb it down.
But what the hell, boy?
Okay.
Cause it's just like the world ain't on it. The world couldn't catch on to it. Like,
You feel like you allowed, because you seem to be very, very solid and also strong in what you believe and what you think and what you love and what you enjoy. So you're saying that you actually changed some of those things, whether it was the dresses. By the way, that's one of my favorite albums when you had the dress on front of it. So I don't.
Ninja just had to put that. You know he said that for the clickbait. Ninja, that's not what he... Name 5 songs off that album, Ninja. Says that's one of your favorite albums by Thugger Thugger, right? That Ninja sitting there talking like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. And if y'all don't remember, like I said, I remember Wyclef from that album. It was a good song. Let me see. Hold on. We gonna finish. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me see. Where we at? Interact. Young Thug Dress. See, look, the album. My Name is Jeffrey. So this was your boy. This was your boy. Hold on. Let me make it bigger so you guys can see it. This is your boy. Well, this is your boy. Hold on. Can I make it bigger so you guys can see it? Let me see if I make it bigger. Oh, shit. Can you guys see it? I know you guys can see it, but I mean, I want you guys to see it in you know, in HD. In HD. This was your boy. That was your boy. Man, look, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That boy sitting there look at this shit, people.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, that's your boy right there. That's your boy. And yeah, shout out to Master Chief. Yeah, that boy was trolling. He was trolling just to look good for Thug. It's like, I get it, but come on, man. You glazing a ninja while the ninja had a dress on. Bro, that's weird, bro. That's weird. Shout out to the gay people. No hate. And like I said, Playboy Cardi, this ninja had a baby by Iggy. And Iggy is a beautiful white woman, okay? Shout out to the white ladies. She a beautiful white woman. And this ninja, after that ninja had a baby with Iggy, that ninja, man, I don't know. I'm gonna mind my business because them niggas got money. Them niggas will put a bag on my head. So I'm just trolling, guys. Please don't send the Goonies after me. Hold up. Let me let them finish.
That's how I know you had 6x4. Because I looked you up knowing you coming in, and they was talking about your sexuality. And I'm like...
And my bad, I keep replaying it, guys. I'm going to let it play out because it's not on TikTok. If I was on TikTok, I could pause it and move forward. On Instagram, it always reloads. But this is the last time we're going to play it. After that, we're going to get up on out of here.
Bro, he has 6 kids by 4 women. Like, he's a heterosexual. Is that 100%? Like, I assumed it that you're a heterosexual.
Yeah. You know, I don't got no problem with G. You know what I'm saying? What the community? I don't got no problem with the community, man.
LGBTQ and all that. Yeah,
I ain't got no problem with all them with the alphabets at all.
But you,
I'm a straight woman. I don't want man. Listen,
what that even mean?
Going on with no man.
But what that mean? I heard him talking about, I'm like, no, Thug.
Man, you know that's why I said like your mind be so far gone, you had to dumb it down. Like I've been had like black painted nails, right, rock star. I've been painting my nails. I've been.
But what the hell, boy?
Whatever that means.
And dresses, I've been just doing like the pop star, the 2050. I've been doing the 3000. I've been doing the far, far, far away. It's just like I just had to stop doing it. I just had to dumb it down. Cause it's just like the world ain't on it. The world couldn't catch on to it. Like
you feel like you.
Yeah. Here we go.
Allowed, because you seem to be very, very solid and also strong in what you believe and what you think and what you love and what you enjoy. So you're saying that you actually changed some of those things, whether it was the dresses. By the way, That's one of my favorite albums when you had the dress on front of it. So I don't care what the hell you had on. You was rapping your ass off. Yeah. But just in the sense of, do you feel you allowed the world to change things that were authentically you in order to be more understood?
Yeah, overly.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Now I understand as an artist, don't get me wrong, as an artist, a lot of times our artistry may be hard to understand by people, so we got to sometimes change it up. Like I said, you got to get with the program. No one's bigger than the program. In the words of the famous Big U, who's actually been indicted on a RICO, no one's bigger than the program. So I understand that, hey, you know, even with me, my music sometimes was too complex. I'm like, okay, I got to dumb it down. I got to start talking about lower vibrational stuff, catch the algorithm from there. I can turn around and talk about what I want to talk about, and my fan base will listen to me. Okay, cool, I get it. I get it. But the dress, Ninja? So you want to just wear dresses, Ninja? Come on, Ninja.
But what the hell, boy?
What? So, I mean, I don't know.
It's like I just passed it down to like Uzi Vert, Cardi, Playboy Cardi. I just passed it to them like, hey.
I'm looking up. That's how I know you
All
have
right,
6
bro.
by 4.
Hey, man, that's it for today's show, Ninja. That's it for today's show. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section, and shout out to everybody that watches on the playback. Like I said, guys, moving forward, I probably won't do, unless it's something mind-boggling that I gotta talk about, I probably won't do weekend streams like that no more. Like I said, Monday to Friday, y'all turn on y'all notifications. If y'all want to hear about the industry, that's what we discuss on here. We discuss the industry, the gossip behind the industry. We try and peel back the curtain of the hip-hop music industry. We talk about all entertainment, though. We talk about different stuff. It just depends on the entertainment. It could be TV, actors, whatever the case may have you. It just depends on what's popping off, because we got to get our piece in. What else? If y'all want to join the memberships, y'all join the memberships. Donate if you like my content. Like I said, we got to keep the lights on. We're gonna have the drip soon. I'm working on the clothes. I'm trying to set up the clothes. What else? Yeah, Black Adam Gaming, my other page, Black Adam Gaming. Y'all go subscribe to that page. We're gonna start doing the gaming streams on the weekend. So we're gonna hop on the games. We'll see what's popping off. We're gonna play the games. If y'all have any games y'all want to watch us play or vibe with us while playing, or maybe collaborate, we're gonna do that. We're not doing it on this YouTube page. I'm doing it on my other YouTube page. Twitch will probably still see it though. Twitch will see the gaming streams. Facebook, X, what else? Rumble and I guess Kick will probably still see the gaming streams. I might try and find a way to, like, if I could put them in their own little separate category, I'll do that. So y'all probably see them, but on this page, I won't see my gaming streams. Also, I'm going to make another page for the Blacklist. The Blacklist, if y'all go and look at the podcast, the Blacklist was the music reviews. Music reviews, like I said, independent artists, if you want your music reviewed, you're going to have to pay, because the music reviews are about big albums. Like, for example, Thug just dropped this album, Cardi just dropped the album. We supposed to go listen to that. We haven't been doing it because I had to lock in on this page with the podcast and shit, and this is my music page. Y'all want to check out my music, you can do that. Past that, like I said, I'll make another page for the Blacklist. So like I said, my personal page, this is my personal page. We do the Black Pill podcast. Black Adam Gaming, we won't have the gaming streams. The Blacklist, we're going to turn around and do music reviews. Like I said, y'all can check that out. The old videos that we have from those videos, you guys can check that out. Like I said, those old streams, those old reviews and old reactions or whatever the case may have you. Past that, man, like I said, let us know what you think in the comment section. Hit the like button, hit the hype button, donate if you appreciate what we're doing. Donations in the description box. Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the Adams and shout out to the E's. We back in here on Monday. Besides that, peace. But I'm still going to post content. Y'all see content, man. Y'all know what it is. Turn on your subscription.